for baby Isaac Sepetede. Who for baby na Didia Sabranti and one Didia or one. Mamika Binchamo, minute Nanti be 15 years near. Asempa Didi will more. We bet me convincing when you fra cram one auntie. Super. Isaac Kazemba. Since what can about 3 weeks new. Assemble waka ka. And it's end up me. Meshamo and Chabranton Betranasi. And President worship requiring check. And you said, do not see a tear as a public can pay. Did you make everybody Joe and a year killing or Haneno? And then do not be so muti until the president worship be in check. I mean, Kamo say, we're feeling the happy 98.9 FM. Jumedi Asugusauti, a happy sports. Ya trust 9 a.m. You best say midday. It's more feeding in the heart. With a public service announcement, in Siomuna papa. Menya message say a to baby panya some kitwa. Enti uo a year kwanso obekrumwa. Obi apon kanchira wo hwe mo obehu say the air ban nyisu kitwa na eye air ban ti bo ho ban wate bo ho ban pa bo ho ban wate o na yo sem kan komodi on say emna na ye di the Nigerian boxer ba mem ha be wo no ho enkomo with a GBA spokesperson. You're sorry, and the minister in charge of sports and recreation, Honorable Kofi Idi Adams, a POW committee, be said, woman, you head here, Emma Branton, her and Qua, and the course so book boxing arena hot damo. You be the Hunkomo. And then Wednesday into where a day or ho, why am I needing Kumo? The Bamini Dinkomo Nay, or a former captain at the Mark Glorious Accra House of Folk. Edu Hambuni Pakro. What do I tell you? Live on radio, live on social media, you streaming live on YouTube as well. Over to me the comment Brenya, you can kind of what you made so, and to go and like our Facebook page, share the page, share page, you know. Need comment to her, you can kind of what you made so, dear mama. And before Atanasi or Jumedi as well, and when Atanasi Isaac Sampo ha, Sintim-Koree Chaskele Atanasi and a Joel Shen, you just suspecting in our Hana Paya, ye bedi a year and Komo, and Jumedi as well. Prince Ubaba Brown and a producer shade, because or them on December, a year Coco and San Albright and a vision special one for Sapia, and your mem Hansember. But the other thing in social media as well, a Judy Liver Eli Ahashi and a Kofi Amwako, a Collins, as soon as you go live on Facebook. Before Marchon akwa Jumedi so na pay.
Bia boko ya Joso.
Because you go to me that now.
Oh, and that's and that the me me there be.
Correct. Because we done about 12 and on pay.
12.
Yeah. Let me highlight me interviews
12 kra na ma pia me nya kra mba finta branch mba fi.
Na unu fie.
There be say indra born no go share wo.
Okay.
On that me emergency say drive here na was me
quick now so.
Inti.
Now so.
Misa so baba ka bedu fi na msa de achia bia
ade achia na
abey and now say uwie games ne so also share videos
baby okay highlights different angles
videos ma share better times maybe and on go so hwe
men say me ma nkasa sia because I'm for some ti dia work or Arsenal Madrid game no
yeah no that game no anyway just another game I don't know. It might place it to match premium on it and make it look as nice.
But you don't have to see a TD or an America. Into the place was time on you be.
Ordinary, you say just an ordinary.
No man.
Yeah. I don't want us to place too much premium on it and make it look as nice. You be A, B, C done.
Okay.
Come on, the money is Arsenal.
And I can okay.
But the Arsenal I so no A, B, C da.
So she ma train.
Yes, Emirates A, B, C Arsenal share. Madrid or Emirates a BC and yet trimpo on share
say draw na
enti a BC da
okay me o message be Brema and na amafo be na no comment
enya mema nkwa ene hu ye na unnecessary me ready emfa fa so bi anhwe nim we unnecessary na o wentin den what is in kra ni say
so the wo
oh yeah
o be fast be
no be ga so say obi no be ma me say we are from me and I say ya we me ma na ko
no but Andrew na me hu say
oh
Arsenal no amanfo buom abofia do.
I always tell you on the show.
It is true.
No, but amanfo hu Arsenal say
people don't watch Arsenal games. That is the reality. No, I'm telling you. Oh, okay.
EPL
no, there are people là. C'est the team nearby. That team. The only thing they will see the results. The problem Arsenal share, but as a performance pass be let's be a big game be.
Bolasika say mimre bi. O say ububo wia na mo fa test oh nice game because hala any buy no start in the buy maybe watch go.
Yes.
Maybe so that's day no one more.
So the last
who starts watch go. But that ububo power go no. No mo send you.
You can say last day it is United any last game omulusu Nottingham Forest. I was saying that here that the scoreline didn't true for the
game.
Obia when you konya yes argument bia no every scoreline United for even though they've been poor this season. Obia when you konya yes results name kwane we be say results name kwane because United for san amanya but that game say ball can cry. United shouldn't have lost that game because they did everything possible in football to have won that game. They dominated, created all the chances, ball shene mo yepi. Keeper no was phenomenal like it was. Yeah. So sometimes people are oh they say ba beka ehun sem.
Yeah,
but conscious effort amount for amount programming amount for doing about Arsenal. So people already have that prejudiced mind against Arsenal.
It's an easy pick.
Yes, prejudiced mind. So they don't even watch the games. See, the last 3 seasons, compare Arsenal to Chelsea, Liverpool, Man City. Which of them has beaten Arsenal in the last 3 seasons?
Yeah.
Which of them have dominated Arsenal in games? Say, if you have Arsenal first, now City, you say you quite 3, in the end, you have 6, into the boy 2. But this time, you call City this season, first leg, you call City home. That 2-2.
Yeah.
But among Fonso can say, you say anytime Arsenal
among Fonso no can
against Madrid, be a Madrid team. Ni jonku yani.
Yeah, when team jonku.
Oh yes. Yeah, and
this is the Madrid team. They are the defending champions of the Champions League. And yes, and they have built up their squad.
Yeah.
They have built up their squad. But I'm joking near them.
Yeah, every one make my 11 now. As you 2 pay with me.
And
yes, anytime Arsenal will win against Madrid.
I'm joking.
Yes. Fortunately for Arsenal, time you move bia no na Madrid jonku ni jonku ya ne.
Ja bole sa.
Bole sa. You say jonku ni na nye.
Adem there it's always
don't have moral right to do it.
It's always better. It is unfair.
It's always better to have the last
for Joel to speak on this.
Yes. It's always better to have the last.
Sincerely.
No. Munji money.
It will be unfair.
What's me show the Joani, but Joani, you can't ask the
as the show the
wait for Asini.
What is it?
And go back on Facebook. And you see that what about Facebook they say? The memories will always live.
Yeah.
Say, but the best shape at the end of the game, Mother Shasta 2-0 said.
Not
very bogus
and sincere.
Very bogus.
No, but how can you say Arsenal will win this game?
The bookmakers, I said it here. All the bookmakers, to the extent that Tamala game is starting. That's not all. It's like 1.7 something, 1.8 something.
No, but you see,
so
I'm saying, I don't know your factor because I know the bookmakers said Bayern will win. Yes.
Any outlier?
No. Any outlier.
Yes. Watching now area 440. Now on area 440 now ball. Area kete. Now Europe. You come and meet us at the Belaba. You come and meet us at the Belaba. Area kete Europe. Only N500 light. 440 kete. We have a shimo. That's a kasaka pa. Papa don't want to. Like hours of park. We see. We back in the straight. As will be password. As will be password. Then can you assembly will brand one boom here? But you can take it 1240. Now come on. Unfair. You come now. They buy a bam and listen. And then you check crowd. You present was you check crowd. You don't have to see as a breakdown of end game. 30 reasons in Tia. Arsenal and the share Real Madrid 3-0. I'm the shoot on target. I'm saying back up at 70 feet. And I say and that quite much time say Omoja prison worship no dey ma do o mo ni hwe ka and everything.
All ka we no amano nsem o fi enti oh enu de oni mo aka enti Brenya enu de abega game as a we share but say oh my do I share here
now yesterday under a post another thing that people warning him share here what he said today have a say on the show
say a
ni adama say Ujidien Obia and or president of Ghana.
Unim
Ujidien Obia.
Onibi.
Onujidien.
In Ramiami Nipa.
So that's the new. Ujidien Onujidien game.
Hilary. Was Hilary. Game when quadie. And I'm man Bible quotations up there. Over so hitting out the Bible quotation. Yeah. Man Bible quotation. A man Matthew.
Okay. Dr. Gofra Kotobuafu. Also confidence no Ohene-Bampoe.
Oh no, doctor.
Also confidence no.
The doctor.
I need some of his confidence. And also the Abba.
Doctor the
also he was accurate in his build-up analysis. And also an Abba.
Doctor there no. Doctor was not trendy. After the news trendy. Juma Monday. But doctor you want to this I could do say Juma. Oh you want doctor here no.
Oh that's an element.
Who needs I could do na but doctor say who. Because you know apa.
Oh. I think I'm can say who be free ah. Independent minded.
No, but in 24 Bena ye kase obi etwa fufu mana atom eno na Isaac Asempa e define no and na sem no kan no esi pepe
why say this before my way say I've not been confident in my life.
Yes.
Than Indra. I said it. And Indra there, me, I was not worried though. In time, see, Indra in my books go there 7-0. It's me book. Before Indra, there me yani me who say yes at press conference not so much na she me. So come take go pan Kabechi. Kasi 10-0. Na that double save no. Or 3 double saves so 3 times.
3.
How many goalkeepers? Goalkeepers 2 penny years no 70 double save. Raya any Kotua. Oh.
And then it was a showcase of 2 best goalkeepers.
Now who else? In there we are see. In there Raya go aji go the month. And United double save no. Why no do to maybe?
Na see so cup ball ni
finish Aston Villa. Yeah, ball na deflect. Say ball na shame we pine. Na ball na
chale and every was going. Kilometers.
Jerry head of event. Head of
event. My name is 20.
No, Kwesi. Breakfast time a pound.
Injego watch it
No, breakfast a pound. Injego branch. And I
now a branch number 4. Now we would have the branch. Who do branch? Who do branch?
Then I said down here.
You go
Jamo tuntu mechum.
Yes, the basic nation. Yes, next week Wednesday, Bibia Betty. But a Nigerian boxer, Gabriel Oluwasegun, when you baby call. Wabana odi agro Ghana Bukom boxing arena ya kan sem mekai se Ike echechremu ekwan abrante no enama ekodu aflaho a osanso eba Ghana obewu ye no ete se the Minister for Sports and Recreation wate a 7-man committee to investigate the death of the boxer na wo shom penifo a wa power mo so we investigate the ACR. Obi me say ye committee.
Who argument here committee?
Yes, we don't need a committee. We say minister no oje autopsy report oje report from the GBA or sign oje report from the boxing promoters no at least. Say onya this 3 report now
police report,
yes, and the police report autopsy report from GBA report from the promoters of the bout and at least a report from the Nigerians almost side of the story. No, these are things that we don't need a committee. Unya sa enyoma document for we are ebetuma den inform na say minister wunya sa for report we na was I say a dream bi ekoso ewo senior your boxing we no inte bia yenti committee na senior your organize boxing no yen sachrema. I think that no na say your call broader consultation but say committee investigating the death of our circumstances surrounding the death of our brand and they are far-fetched. We nya there say because we sham penny for more committee na or more gravitas was so penny for more committee no or more gravitas was so but we nya a say yes 7-member committee. This is not a way to spend our money. The report 9 from the police, from the GBA, from the organizers of the bout, autopsy report, now what sign what the Nigerians are also saying. Until we read these 5 documents now we make it stand. Then if there will be a committee,
okay, it's about Facebook. No here at for the committee. Yeah, you know, be now I can hold be the check committee. No, I might feel and Peter Zones a former GBA president. Yakasa Ebra Penny eko asthma. Muna yenua colleague journalist Sameba tells us won't be Eddie Papo as won't be Dr. Martin Engman won't be Juliana Ado Yobo as a can't be a 7-member committee, a doctor, a lawyer because a ambassador, a Amaka Matthew or a lawyer. Or a former lawyer. Yes, somebody say a lawyer. Yes, somebody say a lawyer. Yes.
In the and right, you post the artwork. Go and read the comment. And I say a Chrome Hano Yama committees. I am so rampant that Sisiano say Abemu Penibia say Wapa committee Yenji Omundi because at the end of the day, and your mana Omodeba Bonteno Yam Fan Yejuma. Eno problem back one month because this is not the prudent way to spend our money. You call off comba no matter committee. You call weba. In fact, June 9th, incident in the sea. Committee report no. The idea Juma ne say yesema has no kotoko embo anywhere.
May 9th, okay.
Yes, May 9th, sorry. May 9th committee no material to investigate the adia announcement they buy recommendation on the buy ne be sin there then they do adwuma dia ye insist and say ye mom mbani mre ye call afcon ba there are, especially in sports there have been so many incidents they see ayatiti committee the at the end of the day the recommendations of the committee yan fanya adwuma entina about waste of time me kai 2014 yeah spending a year wasting all of our time. ni nyina no yɛmfa nyɛ adwuma enti wei minister jejeje sa report we a he will know what went wrong nipa wanye na adwuma. In fact the medical team on the grounds first aid na omo call no omo de abrante no ekɔ Kolebu hospital no omo nso ye je omo report. These are not things that I say committee
for the benefit of our listeners, no, almost terms of reference in name to determine the circumstances leading to the death of the Nigerian boxer of a two, to determine whether the organizers or promoters of the boxing match took adequate steps by international standard to prevent the death of the boxer. 3, to determine whether the licensing authorities in Nigeria acted with due diligence and followed procedure in allowing the boxer to accept an international match in Accra according to his qualification and experience. 4, examine the conduct of all officials, singular and collective, and recommend sanctions where such conduct does not meet acceptable standards. 5, recommend any changes in technical and medical procedure necessary to ensure total safety in the noble act of self-defense. Finally, to consider any other matter relevant to the terms set down in the matter of hearings and make appropriate recommendations to enhance the image of boxing, safeguard the interest and safety of all participants. In the way any terms
but based on the history of the Ministry of Youth and Sports, maybe 1% faith.
Our committee.
Yes.
Wow.
Based on their ministry now here in the past, 1%. Then them can say these are things that minister able to examine it with your staff, come out with what the sawe ni nyina wo de ba bonti and okay oh and the senior ye boxing no emo de GBA bra we bra na ye ntena se na ye nya nyoma fofra but say committee no etena se to examine their course no the recommendation baba ye be enforce the based on the history of the Ministry of Sports 1% fit.
But I say ye chehunda eba obeti prophets kwesi asempanka ojumedi so ebe sia
and the Cretro dose high sensor, the about chimney television, refrigerator, chest freezer, air conditioner. Now so unim say your laser TV, gas cooker, washing machine, smartphone, sound system, water dispenser, microwave, blender, rice cooker, kettle, iron, air fryer, kakrebim ponono. So to adhere away ho, in few numuntem, se chima, ne free yania, fabra, yensia mawa, yabesa sama. Se so the high sense showrooms no, ebu organa fanenina, into bibina o patwa, banaiko, neko dear, ebi one cry, tama, kumasi, takrade, takwa, mankesim, obuase, sunyane, techima, tamale, hohoi, kofodia, ebuona da fomboko, edemao, si yaka high sensor, ni yechre die echeno, die ye papano, die ense nyinam kaniano, die feno, ne ya befono. Bibina upenchrimua, freye, 0302-550000. Anakwa abefo anansentinta anaso, ubenye highsense.com.gh. Yawo Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, any YouTube so, and also share High Sense Ghana. High Sense, the name was so be abotum, enono.
Why go? Massa, St. Andrews a bubu wayek machine biomo. Afia wedia eye buta
7 A's 6 A's and 5 A's no abruso
enti say wo beto forms e wo St. Andrews SHS the results ni bi na chance
afi we ye the 999 candidates and a quatrain emu 997 and a qualify ye ko university.
Wow, wedia e buru adwen ene ntiase so
eno ntise wako school bi akofeli poto
e mane ha okra
for ani tremu St. Andrews SHS. Say St. Andrews ebi akwenya ama omo form 3.
Enti ma wonye ha na be fa forms na tre wasi May June exams ni bi afia ebe.
Enti masa akwenya we mpa ho fise me ho yanka na aka echi.
Enti fresisi a na je wo SHS 3 admission forms
0244 6969 08111.
Ana 0207-891004. St. Andrews SHS.
We are always
In the lead.
Microphone magician.
Jegum Sintim-Koree Chaskele.
HappySports, le meilleur. HappySports, supérieur. HappySports, exceptionnel. HappySports, numéro 1. HappySports, le meilleur. HappySports, supérieur. HappySports, exceptionnel. HappySports, numéro 1.
Oh, Nini Babou, Sigatiati, Nisigatiati, Nalani Babou,
Nibabeu Sigatiati, Onashika, Onemeko.
Hey, Baba, look at my Canibaba, Sigatiati, Nalani Babou,
Nibabeu Sigatiati, Onashika, Onemeko.
Anybody see my boy? I want some Marino Atuatina, Abrantia Marino, Arsenal 3, a Jawajo. I can't cheer upon 90+4. Eduardo Camavinga said, oh, yeah, what is second yellow card, red card with him. Arsenal winning. And what the Emirates, Declan Rice. Man of the match, player of the match. Arsenal 3, Real Madrid 0. Jawajo, Yebesiesi, Midiani Sintim-Koree, Chaskele, Omago, Happy Support, Sunie, Nasharon Song, Siaman on Insamna, Yakrucha Yadeba, live on Facebook, Nafi and Dinkomo, Christia Senpai is in the studios. Washane Mortico, and a Brantiani Dean. Joel Shen so studio ha. On guessing on any Brenya. I was saying chairman on Insam no beba yan sharing so kwesi bibia boko.
Oh, yeah.
I guess and nano we are seeing na person tie o. But one thing I mean one say e yo mama say ya amanfo mama.
Yes. But it's an ordinary
yes.
I don't see any
ordinary games.
Oh, I mean between us and Real Madrid there. And yeah, you be and I was saying, me I wasn't overly excited. In fact, I am say, me books with 7-0. Oh no. And I'll show you why. Once a Patricia go. Imagine him. Saliba could if you pull him. Head no.
Not Shakra.
And there was one, and so I show you, and so Marino. A boy,
who win a Claire Jude Bellingham.
Bellingham
Club. And I'm a Alabama
Club. You know on the line. I say. No.
And Marino can say on your brace.
Yes. No, even it's on your hat trick. But I'm not chest here now. A boss or Dambare short bino. Internet 6-0 no. Martinelli, Diano, Kawanya 7.
He got 7 in there.
Yes. And is it by Kotua no there or your bosom? That is why me Kotua obed dem na me ya.
And can you Kotua?
Oh, I dey na. Na come tell you can get you. Can you lose in bowl?
On say pra.
Oh, Charlie, it would have been a complete disaster, but I don't know why I'm happy. In ka tell you pan exchange question 8-0 gra. Oh. Na Kotua ni ho.
But Kotua ni team. Eno na ehu no. Real Madrid for ni bi ka say a high timer, say Fiorentina Perez. Ebufu na Oba na offer Ancelotti ni din komo because Ancelotti ma team ne ba form dodo na sentem.
But last season they won the double. They won the league and they won the Champions League. Come right, do you have to go and take him back from dodo?
Okay.
With his experience, from no Perez's experience in managing football, he will take it as a blip.
Okay, Odia, Yamfa I'm on inside.
And that's the ground show more. It give me a big headache. To me Arsenal, me say Madrid. On Arsenal bought 10, Arsenal 10.
But still, Madrid in teaming for born to Arsenal team.
On shop Santiago Grant Arsenal. And
Ebia, Estadio Santiago Bernabeu Wednesday. Bet me.
Now, so omu en Tuesday don't know me ya. Say omo entumu a ebe me ya.
But omo tum so a emfa ehu bi nto asena so.
Miss omo tumu a anyo that me be 5. Okay, first omo 2 stadium, okay. Next Champions League, okay game no. Omo ni no, omo AC Milan.
Yes. Omo ni AC Milan.
Omo tumu na hu no say say no tum. Keslim Islam eku omo. It's not team to show bia wo si an ko ku Real Madrid wo. Players nkasa ni hu omo so. Nti don pa Emirates no. The atmosphere that was created at Emirates, Madrid for no, despite of stadium, they say I don't know who be that. You see, Liverpool for stadium is not the biggest stadium in the world. Though. It's not even the biggest stadium in England. I don't think so.
Yeah, no, it's not.
But creating an atmosphere of intimidation, it's not about the numbers, but it's about what the people can do. From the blast of the whistle to the end of the game, even after a movie game now, later they can rise by interview. I'm doing some in your mission, say Ragas, you be for plus song mean. I go say, I'll be 14 a boy. Read my question, red wine. Oh, I'm the same last minute.
Oh, so
okay,
red one,
that's my song. That's my song. Yes.
Okay.
And at that time, now fans in your stadium over. We close to 55,000 when you go to stadium. Oko stadium. That's the team we near that. How do you guys people sit so? Even though that, Ghana, if I say Ghana. Boy do time. Men can't quit you. Boy do time.
She.
Last we need game. 1 hour.
Yes. So
stadium.
Obi ntimi
Obi ntimi.
Because why there? We been enjoying NCO, and you see, Madrid for no. Sandra Uti Bellingham. Or see, they were fortunate to go away at 3-0.
Yes. Also, no money almost self. And I know me person who say, Bibi to almost one.
The atmosphere that was created. No boy, Arsenal boy. Probably, maybe. I'm not sure they underrated Arsenal. I'm not sure.
Me say you tear after the game. The players ne kikaye. Any coaches na kan. Players ni bin komo me di. Declan Rice. Semo abeka say free kick ni baye. Nanka ne set piece coach say on sim. And I say it doesn't make sense to me. Intimebo Abukayo Saka. Catcher say if you feel like so betimi abwasha, then go ahead. Oboshe, Ni nyina mu nsem eba after the game. Me hu say a man for a trade Kylian Mbappe say otewa na boboko na no wona oso mu ntimi nje Champions League no ma beje Champions League without him Paris Saint-Germain. Now remember say nenso Paris Saint-Germain Aston Villa the yetete ne say entokwa esindra e wo bia ba bi wo Paris enchuo ni ntwem no enda form enipa 3000 and if ingresi akọ Paris France na 3000 akọ no Aston Villa yamo mu ticket 2000 per enti clearly 1000 ni behwe game no e wo ba ne pap eni munsem enti di asha asendra no nipa 1000 no makogu Paris no e dey na besi yes enti kwana shase e baso na Joel Chen Afrique Joe bibi aboko fa yefeme na bro so ma na fe yankwe ni Afrique.
The history you have made, the history yet to be made, because no one can resist. Next week, Santiago Bernabeu, Madrid fans, almost Bibia, Koswa, main fans, and Chaskele, and I in room, and the UEFA Champions League, quarterfinal games, first 2 games, to dry Romo, Alliance Arena, Bobo, Kwefan, Bayern, Etnafia, Emma International Milan, Ecotomo, Echomo, Economy, and Timo Baku, Lautaro Martinez, Abrante, and Gobio Shayano, Kelena, and Yet Easy Cry, and a Fay, David Efratesi and so Edema Kukan Thomas Muller and then consolation Edema Bayern Bobo Kona Yede Sansem 2 and a Bono Baby and a Branty FM Eric Diasi and fan to just and Omo Eboye pa Omo dominate here Nemo Omo and Tumi Enya the needed resource International Milan and the experience and a winning game.
The second half, I think we're obviously disappointed with the goals that we conceded, in transition. And sorry, they're a very experienced team. They're very well drilled. They've been together for a long time with the same manager, a lot of the same players. So we knew it was going to be a tough game, and we knew what to expect, but we couldn't control it as well as we'd like to at times. But I think, in the second half, I think we played well. We had a lot of possession, and we just couldn't take our chances. Maybe not a lot of clear-cut chances, but we had enough to do more, and obviously then disappointing to concede the goal when we won 1.
And sama Eric Dyer edit to ja NT Bayern Bobo Kono Mbeko Giuseppe Meazza Sports Stadium next week. No Marco share so me to me at your Moana Senenra. The game ana Obia share anymore Emirates Sports Stadium no Arsenal Bobo Kono eti Real Madrid chong economy and Sam Madrid Bobo Kono and to me Antimu Adabraga Declan Rice and free kicker Declan Rice boy no and yet easy craft 58 minutes now a boss or Panya Sanso at the 70th minute now Declan Rice ascend their so Mikel Merino and so Edebako Etwaso Edema Arsenal Bobo Kono Omo Edenya the ultimate advantage echo into the second leg Eduardo Camavinga 90+4 Abrantiano and so Ekodi red card the return leg Ebabasono on to me in Siakanenra na minim se Arsenal first Ewan Kramantemwa papa and Ra Osu Etensa Accra House of Oak at the CAF Champions League na Bobo no and Mikel Arteta Arsenal manager editu just Enra now your complete performance.
We had a very complete and a big performance collectively, and you need that in terms of organization, in terms of what we had to do to dominate the game and to create Madrid problems. And then this night is about all the two factors. One is the atmosphere that we created 15 minutes before kickoff already, something I haven't seen before. So playing with that energy, with that commitment with your crowd makes a huge difference. And then magic moments, individual moments that decide football matches. And the first 2 goals of Declan is just, I think it sums up the night.
And Mikel Arteta then Roberto Declan Rice free kick in the goal no set TV crew no mo de akoto Roberto Carlos so and ebisa Mikel Arteta say Endra free kick nankasa no net wo say odi to just say since 2021 Arsenal enche free kick da enunti Endra ne ni ajepa.
It's been very determined because we have talked in the last few months. We haven't scored a direct free kick since September 2021. Burnley away, Martin Odegaard. So it's been a long time. So to score 2 goals in 12 minutes of that magnitude, of that quality from the same player, a player that has never scored a free kick before in his career, I mean, what are the odds? But he's done it tonight, and I'm a big believer. I think the crowd played something with the energy that they put in, and it helped us massively to win the game.
And sama Mikel Arteta di tu Janandra Abrantia no be abone din esa go no say no enye go no dia enkendra Thomas Pate boy no na enkeno na yeyi Ballon d'Or anke de mama Pate Declan Rice enso ye bisa no say moment no any goals no say no o feel say
I can't, Mike. I can't describe it honestly. I don't think it's going to hit me what I've done tonight. 2 free kicks in a quarter-final at home against Real Madrid. It's special. I'm so happy. Probably the best moment in my career for sure. Thierry's holding the trophy that he's won probably 100 times in his career. First one, so I'm obviously buzzing.
And some Declan Rice the two Thierry Henry and so Arsenal legend, Premier League legend, Nandra or CBS or Juma or the two just say Madrid Dankasano or boss Mantia 4, Kylian Mbappe, Rodrigo, Abrantia fan Jude Bellingham, any Vinicius omoni balance. Nemo Arsenal Juma Arsenal Yambo Arsenal Basso, but or catch Arsenal fan behind say it is not over yet.
I said it, you got to believe that you can beat them. I still believe that it was possible. I said when that team plays with the 4, they are unbalanced, and they were unbalanced with Modric in midfield. It was a bit too much in the second half. Declan Rice came big on the 2 free kicks, but ultimately for me, like I said, Bukayo Saka created everything. The 2 fouls were on him.
Yes.
Every time taking the ball, running past 1, 2 to 3 to 4 players to go inside to get the free kicks. But overall, as a team, Arsenal played really well. And now we were talking off air, and I will say it again. You can only claim that if you go through against Real Madrid, and it will be one of the best nights I've witnessed as an Arsenal fan. But you can't call it yet.
HappySports, le meilleur. HappySports, supérieur. HappySports, exceptionnel. HappySports, numéro 1.
And some Thierry Henry edit to Gianna Carlo Ancelotti, Madrid fans no China boss opa Endra Okasaya through an interpreter and edit to just a game no na more than pa both physically and spiritually bibia mentally biano na Madrid from kudos to Arsenal.
Would you agree? Yeah, it's been very difficult for us. We thought the team were strong coming into the game. In the first half, the team were organised, and then after the 2 goals we conceded from the free kicks, the team struggled mentally, physically. The level dropped. It was difficult. It was tough, like finishing the game in that way.
eno ene nsama e Carlo Ancelotti di tu dwa no wie ye no ye bisa say Don Carlo bibia edwegu ana o se dabi omo chances of qualifying no e wo form but omo Madrid no next week Wednesday 7 p.m. they are going to show their response. Sa ebeka Carlo Ancelotti no ayede aba but Carlo Ancelotti ni nsem o kan say we are Madrid fan ayen kan che o say omo chances no e wo form nemo next week Wednesday ayen kan che Madrid ni bia say munya akukudro no say mo betumi ayeden aye enti eno ene nsem Carlo Ancelotti editu dwa ene games ebeba so no ye romu e wo the Stadio Luis Company Barcelona omo Borussia Dortmund ebesi eni na eno ena Barca manager ye fe no Hansi Flick si yam fan to dwa say both Borussia Dortmund and Barcelona nyina no eba no say omo attack a omo mode mo eso anipa nti ene ye behu de obetumi taking the chances and obetumi aye den winning air game no na ye room e Parc des Princes eye bobo kwa e Paris Saint-Germain and Aston Villa bebo eno ena Keledi Kandia to just say eye Aston Villa fans om ko pie mu e Paris Endra no ento kwa omo ne PSG fans no e di bom no ese weni ense say de kachawa ye de eye UEFA Champions League no ye de to Jamame Bonnetew CAF Champions League and games way and toja Uroma Ahila Unduman Otena Fie Emma Ali of Egypt Ekosheno Ekaba kwa went to me anti and aggregate no Al Ali of Egypt a qualified 3-0 Mede Sansem toja Esmeralda Tunis and so Etena Fie and Mamelodi Sundowns and so Ekotia Obia and to me and Sebinemo first leg no Esperance Remu Ekose Mamelodi Sundowns Ekaba kwa Omo and to me antia Omo so Ede a qualify no far about and so etna fie ebo Pyramids academy no Pyramids into me antia omo qualify 4-3 on air aggregate and next games ebeto jan any Orlando Air Stadium no or Orlando Pirates any bobo kwa ye fa no MC Orges and ebo first leg no Orlando Pirates e wini e kaba kwa omo into me anti anything kele yem fan sem no sia na yen to air dwumede ni so.
Camry Stadium and at Wadebano. And stay tuned and join the convo no on Facebook. Simai Dionum and Naya Wapanon Kroho, Akasimensiana non Duabo, Happy 98.9 FM. Anyway, Princess and Power has still Afiki Joe and so Joel Eshen. And some would want a bubu, eba, a budenche, Yamadana Kwemu. Enti won't of Argent Trebra and Rana messages air cosson is an idea Quisias and Pago Kiwi. Enti a Munsama Oban, but surprisingly, you'll see one was said a young man for one was said Asina, Ashe, Real Marie. What did I say Asina? No, Real Marie shared that. In fact, on far ball crown to Natina Muda. A Munsamoba. And also bet to us UEFA Champions League night. Big game at their start. The prawn. Once will be a game. Na Paris Saint-Germain Aston Villa big game. You be rem kwesi what's answer ababiem Koko volleyball you say zan Koko volley asamba when you say zan kwesi asempa sanso aba na
babo edini pa opposite Parc des Princes edinu nye Parc des Princes
David
edinu nye park o kan brofo bo nye Parc des Princes princess
yes princess
and your princess.
Auntie princess, not just a
prince baby. A prince baby. And your park the princess.
And your princess in pool. What's your friend Kakrana?
No, English. So yeah, park of princess.
Okay.
Park.
But I said French. They are now.
Oh, me my match French rapping.
Parc des Princes.
Parc des Princes. Inti. I don't know yet. Must for teacher for breakers so Parc des Princes. Parc des Princes.
And who cannot bro from Parc des Princes.
Princess. Esni yabako esni nyamienu. Say esni mienu na princess.
We are scholar na.
Debbie.
Okay, fine. Nah, okay. But the pronunciation of steady adindia we are scholar. I know they are there.
What you on it? All right.
Okay.
Mama am ranche. Oluma go. And I say oluma 40 diana na. Ye guzu everything na.
Mami. Papa minimum say otiasia but Openi ampoma otiase ana sankofa go coast otiase.
Odebio ana.
Okay, I'm not too sure. Okay, Odias sem pananke say onim we ya me giri say obeka kire.
Na ampoma sankofa. Oh, let me say
maybe if you are not sure, you are not sure. Okay, na yenko yenim kakra na yehwese de enhihye nso tie. Kwesi Andra, to be honest, minim say na o confidence say by hook or crook Arsenal will win the game. Ana obi enim. But na who expect it 3-0.
Well, my mincha na minche tifo nyina.
But so how did that? You are posing like a guest.
I'm a guest, and then my bar as a guest.
Okay.
My bar
as a guest. Okay,
I
will portfolio near there. On what crane then shall say bookmaker. And as a staunch Arsenal supporter.
No.
Okay.
Today I'm here as a bookmaker. Okay. I'm not here. Yesterday I didn't speak as a staunch Arsenal supporter.
Okay.
I spoke facts.
Okay.
I didn't speak. Who said there's a clear dichotomy between facts and emotions.
Okay. And rather a fact.
Facts.
Detached
of emotions.
Okay.
Yes. You see, David Kasimbi and JP.
Bible Moon.
Yes, and JP.
Okay.
Nah. Only people can emit the power. Also, no SDN. If I say John, the late say John.
Oh, okay.
O Kasana so kutia na. I see. Intadano and JP. David Kasimbi.
Now go for emphasis here.
Intadano David Kasimbi and JP. I see. Maya bofra. Na menyini. Kele. Me maya bofra. Na nyame adom menyini.
Unsa.
Yes. Mahwe boro. Ndra na bo amhwe ehye me pa. Unu se penjifo baby. Omo se wachi aboa no na wa den.
Wasin ja. Kwesi wa kansem wo wiase akansem wo wiase. Asem we na wa kan goosebumps say all over. Can it be mo se den?
Me say
wachi aboa ni ja.
Eja no we ja aboa no. Ndra hye papa. Arsenal to Real Madrid.
That's Anjan.
Had the opportunity to, before we can praise to decimate and last year. But praise the best of it, to completely decimate. And this is decimate, you know. Say, I can't say you destroy, but decimate, you know. Just say, ya say we know ni twitwa mu kete.
Nya se chamo bia mani.
Yes, ye hu echira kwa completely decimate. That was what should have happened yesterday. But you see, se Brenya can don't be can this Real Madrid for no. Football goals no. I support almost 70% every time. Especially the Real Madrid, about Champions League now. So you see that if the last season Bayern Munich a cruise. Na last minute Magic B. Amuni Man City B, Amu Cruzina, last minute Rodrigo Magic B, Nanimadane. So they always have that thing about them. The gods of football, no, I support Tom Kakra. So in Ra, Arsenal fans, including me, I'm saying Brenya supposed to say, yes, the gods of football. So for the first time, they should be neutral. Yes. For the first time, the gods of football should be neutral. Now, Amunja Boro, no, my yenya, a ball park, and so no, the only Bono, no, and share. No moon favor be a. In the Madrid were fortunate. Many books say my character I said 7-0. But that party header no. I don't understand how on any player on the line, Saliba, Ekoyi Boni free line is how is that possible? Goal line clearances, double saves from Courtois. But Kelly, me and him game in the it was just an ordinary game. Me in fact in my books game let's say Arsenal Ipswich game. Arsenal Madrid game no. So I told I was very confident Arsenal beat Real Madrid. It's just like an Arsenal Ipswich game. Me, if there's one team, there are some teams. Maybe say AC Milan, Juventus, Real Madrid. So I'm Arsenal ball. I won't sweat. I won't break a sweat about it. Say Arsenal West Ham, but Miss Roche Arsenal AC Milan or Juventus or Real Madrid ball. Hey, I'm telling you. Now AC Milan. Damn it. AC no how can crowd. Arsenal. AC na Champions League na mu yehun. Me I'm talking about big clubs in Champions League. Inter. Big clubs in the Champions League winning 7 Champions League titles. Arsenal first team of course and Siro ko share AC Milan 2-0. Adebayo first.
I say Arsenal clubs now dominated the Champions League.
No.
Omo ntimi
omo. Bas Champions we need 5 pair on ka won Champions League bas on ka won kra. Omo mche papa initially by money. In fact, Indra na make us say me say. We say I want 4% Arsenal enya at the end of the Champions. Some even feel that Arsenal don't even play in the Champions League at all. And that's a narrative. Amount for ayama tama for team. Arsenal Champions League. Some people even feel that Arsenal were second to about Champions League. They don't know that for several years, Basachi Papa Yenisuma, mu play mu find France by about center back lefty, make us invest on my war pass, on Messi. Messi man pass, no lay war pass my Messi. That match no make sure for hotel no. 2011 or so I think. That time Coco na ka Coco for the meeting me.
Messi bobo on man.
No man war pass. That match Messi share 4. Only 4, share 4. War pass never papa. Me who war passer. MAFS all of the because after your bread paying at a point not send us you have Giroud na boy 4 and 5. Not yet the bought Champions League. You have Giroud any send us some boy 4 and 5. Now the bought Champions League na echo. Ateta Baba build team na yeah there. People will not give us credit. For 3 seasons now, let's be honest with you. Una odi o say only any fine. Do you remember the last time City beat us now?
Maybe 2 years ago.
In the league?
Never. 3 years ago.
Do you remember last time Liverpool beat us now? Chelsea, Manchester United, Tottenham Hotspur. You see, Arsenal is something right. I believe that Arsenal must be given their flowers. And today, that is the crash of my delivery today. Now, people have been conditioned. And that conditioning, and then people boom completely. People have been conditioned to think that Arsenal is a very useless team. Arsenal the ball no need character. And the useless thing I saw today say Arsenal need character to maintain a 3-goal lead.
And he all reset the mentality among for
Yes. Okay.
To him for default setting and
oh I don't but it's a default don't default the bedding. No I do. Na say no power. So people you hear people they should know but they say no Arsenal come Champions League that ben.
And me ba enyum no na menti apo nti owi na odi kenke na me so medibi na bra biti ho me say o PM ayo say no
owi any stone bi owi to hu next time so careful
and I say osan so obo of your god
o tombo obo da net atopa o say papa ni bi na me say onko ni me pesa da so I remember
radio so jaisa
I mean I you boy
at the back enti
I remember you boy
now who can na me support say bra no utimi say on share Arsenal's games cry or say na Arsenal o share na ya be share ni bebre no na otimi share 3 no Arsenal ontimi nje Arsenal ono obobo a o share 2 cry na ya be share ni 4 na sansem na ote we o say Arsenal dey so no them dey
yes
nti e wa man for team say Arsenal dey say onimbo oni bo say Arsenal no or share 3 cry it be better share ni 4 say then you menti dey na
people don't know that Arsenal win 13 Premier League titles and 30 we quite last one was 20 years ago. In fact, before Ferguson came to United, Arsenal was more successful than Manchester United. Ferguson ever now United they win Premier League titles 7, that's a winning 10.
Because
that's the winning FA Cup than them.
Me ma obey a 5 minutes 5 state of the nation address. Ma man for who say Arsenal team no and Tese said the omu no.
Yes. But my youth training takatu. People have been conditioned to hate Arsenal and to hate on Arsenal. Say the two different things. To hate Arsenal, to hate on Arsenal. To hate Arsenal, Arsenal be anye nefe. Arsenal be anye nefe. But to hate on Arsenal, Arsenal anye hwe kra te joe. No pe kwan bi da kire say Arsenal team ni nya papa. Dem hate on Arsenal. Arsenal so nya oboni bia. Your bonny and say most of winning leagues we are excited. We are always happy. We enjoy our football. We watch our games. We hype our team. Yeah, be who hype with team? Ya use ka. Kele who hype with team? Ya use ka. And that's not for your happy team. Ya we ya.
If you cry it because we are Arsenal supporter and you're only serious in life.
Oh, I see. These are people like you see. I will begrudge them. I can be like I'll give it to them.
Yes.
Most of them, obviously Joe, and you say many sano.
Many sano.
Joe, who Chelsea, and I don't begrudge them. The young ones, no. Almost as I'm sure about 2004.
In fact, today, Crown, you see some people almost about Man City. How?
Yes.
How?
You see, most of them started watching football from 2004. And in their mind, no, football started 2004. And any team pre-2004, no, it doesn't come to that conversation. For them, it doesn't come. But football, no, it's not built on that. Football, say, Sunday, building a second, I didn't because we need 15 titles. Well, Benjamin, I'm winning 5 to us, right? I'm winning 5 to us. So. Then they went for a long break, and then they came back and I'm about to do 15.
What's it? They're
Benjamin.
And in Pennyforce, Assassin, yen chim.
Pennyfor
na yen can say, Pennyfor, my dream would do a tea pa. No say, O cabbage, you bring man up, open so chest, yen and no Majimi.
Oh, there be say a bit a way.
And I'm saying, can I say, when you Casaqua? Cassa ain't kind, make us a big Gansari, I may meet me. And a jai cacra, don't mean just
what we have gone to know is a friend Benjamin. No. And I don't see that an insult. So I don't know why you don't want. No.
I don't. May you with him. May you with him. Men can Benjamin Brim. O Cassa Benjamin Brim. No. Tear me. Be serious for once, Binia.
Oh, but what do you mean?
Mr. Be serious about this.
But I'm not serious. I'm surprised the acting to her, and he's allowed you to bully me on the show. Which is not fair.
How?
Because Benjamin Brim, then you can Benjamin Brim. Benjamin Brim,
and I'm saying, and Penny for
Boding.
When I was a minister, I am 24. Now,
they tell me when I'm 24
Cassaning a Casapa.
Benjamin
Casapa. Just and kind
of me can
find
so, you see, before Ferguson came to United, I was more successful than them. Chelsea, do you know that up to today? Chelsea really tried to be a man in do 10. Do you know? They don't have double figures in any title whatsoever.
It's an EP or not, only double figures.
FA Cup, whatever. Only to double figures they don't have. It's no. So we will say or a bigger Arsenal because we win the Champions League 2, we win Europa. I don't care. You need problem.
If it be easy, do it.
I don't care.
If it be easy, do it.
I don't care.
Oh, but where the team go there, I'll be Arsenal.
It go where?
Oh, I've been saying Japan.
My main call Indra game in so. You see Thomas Partey. I've already said that there's no midfield try in the world. And I bet cliche crowd obeying. So my car said there's no midfield try in the world.
Declan Rice, Odegaard, Partey.
Yes, I'm with me.
Anna, yes, she said saying.
Oh, say Partey. Any which way about it, but Partey at their base, Declan Rice, and then Odegaard. There's no midfield try a bit me. Now Indra.
Timbana a post here.
Yes.
Wow.
And there's a my name say call me that to some man.
Okay.
Partey nani post I say.
But mame encham foni kakra nchira manfo. Timber or a defender ma Arsenal.
Yes.
Mr. Ofi Netherlands, right?
Yeah. Ayas neto.
Ayas na ono ani playing mate. Any Thomas Partey. But I say washa boro. Asha boro. Fitting kwala brema beti baby a wedru. Midfielder or quine dia gross up to pro team da.
The calmness about the bag game no.
Partey no.
The calmness, you see, Partey there no. The experience and the calmness that Partey brings to the game. You don't see Mbappe. See you are a bad boy.
Enti Urian Timber and what tweeting no. Or I saw tweet here.
Oh yeah, where Instagram.
Instagram ni but what tweeting so story ni. Okay.
Only to me when if na omehu. Because happy we na say. When also yi
only feel.
Any.
Or say this guy.
There's no bones man.
Kwesi Obronika said this guy as he saying.
We are Bememu.
This guy Bememu.
Yes.
But this guy
no bones.
And bones him. Not just say who players. And kwesi it's very difficult for your colleague to say certain things about you.
Yeah. You know, so this Thomas Partey in Instagram post.
Okay, Thomas Partey so the nini or say what a night. Your ball game we Tom. Kasa na ye cannot be joining on Facebook o. Now so unhu de ye ka no. Say de wo beti ase ye. Insta story no Urian Timber no de buy no say o post Partey picture and I say this guy.
In fact, it's the same picture now. The same picture Partey posted. That's Partey posted no so
yes.
The same picture.
Yes. Now Partey also be posting same picture and I say what a night and a legendary Steven Tornado appear. Gajola and Obabetro say great game. You know that Steven appear no na game. Oh. Gajo ni mo game. Okay, so Gajo buy no see great game. Because Steven appear on your trial.
Oh, na kill assume so.
Oh, yeah, can ye too munchin.
How can you even say that?
Yes. And Tornado no na mo de Ghana call World Cup can. Because obi abebo Tornado roll ne chain da na.
Debbie.
Sir.
Debbie.
Okay. Now onu wie no. And the main character of the game.
Right, the main.
Na intinka ya movie anko e blow mine.
Yes.
Blow mine no e buy a friend Declan Rice. Na obi message or the about say e mo ba ko pe na e expensive obi ase a udi a e be so aso ma ya chema na so obi a ho. E na muta say e tu jimi ana. E na say I met me aka tu jimi because o chema ni so obi aso.
Tu jimi kwatima ondu efe no Abenga.
Hey, Abinga say ma de abe. No,
Abinga la
you no play abi o team na e work committee 2 no. Abiase friend Abinga. Obe show sisi ya.
Abinga.
And omo was some joint bi so no omo ton emu. E won say from Abinga. Nti Declan Rice and so be throw the best. Now, Declan Rice the best, you know.
Hey, who?
O say Partey na the best and I game no na the best game so far.
Asem no ka game be asem. Oka Partey.
O say the best.
Oka Partey who asem.
And na the Mike Lesson kind no na o minion.
Declan Rice and Dra no J fans no. I trust say Partey is the best.
Thomas Partey.
Forget about me. I scored a brace, yes. I scored free kicks. Forget about me. That's the boy. Partey is the best.
But
that is the impact.
But when we say are Arsenal players no so no, they are sending a message to the board.
Yes, sure.
Yes.
Subtle message.
Yes, they are sending because enyo mungwa enye two way nkwa even on TikTok. We share a year Arsenal videos na mention official videos don't post na. Almost all their players, ex-players, obia ebo eye pataba so. Intina ye me de Sansa Declan Rice na nkasa so sabe then they are sending a message to the board that look, this is a guy that immediately he needs to get a contract extension. I think that PSG and so many beji pa e party performance Arsenal you lose pe Luis Enrique Babe Fanako.
Is Obi answer any message be without any, but I say the GFA should tell coach
by this time
coach to give the captain's armband to Partey again.
No.
Charlie,
Partey, you can be a good player, but you can be a good leader on the field.
Now we crowd.
You see, and said Declan, and you see, Obi I'm for the technical eye, the calmness, the experience. And then the passing range of Thomas Partey, team, and you see, it's a place of much pressure. Don't know about Partey. Well, if you game, no, Timba. You know that no change said they are too near Abu Partey. No, John Partey. That Partey had done it 360.
Taliban, Madrid in Fin also, and that from South.
But you were utterly dominated. You were utterly dominated.
The best Bellingham, be Luka Modric, be Jeremiah, all board done anyone. Not Partey Bono experience.
And you can't doubt the quality of these players.
And
they were totally non-existent. Bellingham was a pure shadow of himself.
In fact, after the game, I say, Madrid a game, you know.
A game, because you are being dominated. And you say, "Ball now, ball number." Arsenal or the ball or you can say the ball no abrobia. The ball no abro. What you say?
I will say, "Oma twatch so say quite bring to mumpe."
Yes.
Ada Jenny baby, I only baby I offer.
Baby, in the Arsenal the ball no abro Real Madrid for no. And one thing I'm happy is the confidence Arteta had in my boys. No, Arteta all started in the Arsenal Liverpool game, one of his first games at Anfield. And of course, speakers, I can see a pa. Say them to a class sports them. They need no. The big time that to say them can see a pa. And over to Arsenal training ground so and we ball Liverpool anthem no. Fans need Gayama. say into I say mobile no na ye antem I say bo antem the place in feel say am for atmosphere no sir what is this but in ra Louis Kelly 18-year-old boy from the academy of Arsenal she confident see remember the players no they are not only trial. These are boys who have won the champion. They are big boys. Imagine winning champion ni be that no. Well, World Cup finals twice. He has won it. He has scored a hat trick at the World Cup final. At 18 years in the World Cup final, I shall go. Into these are big boys. Bellingham, Vinicius, Rodrigo, Valverde, Modric. In fact, I'm on a Champions League no. Yes. So if this boy Luis Kelly or the ball on shaky, a jibon move with the ball, a pass, a pure mo, a me back. Inverted row midfield what ball na Saka here 30% fit to machine drive boy 40 see Endra Nkoku Alaba imzi Alaba no ya me kwa
obo full time and gaba na bia Alaba 9 asamba Alaba there no age na say age ni injuries
to me cover distance because in the first 10 minutes it looked like he had the hand I said he will be able to contain him and eja unia esa sa fe de oba beje bo no odi pian and two no yes
oba unso or katiaba na so right. So you're always caught in two minds. Yeah. And Bono, obetimi the left, right, and across.
Yeah, of course.
To be to Katiaba and right, and so. And when they are
two crosses in your car, but you on the right.
Now, I made the canalization in the first goal. Two in your car. I was screaming, say, release the ball, because so injury. But not a free kick. Yeah. And to the ball, Katina, and Alaba, so did a chance of committing foul.
In the first 10 minutes, who's a Patenio Odegaard, and at the ball, a Bresak. Now, Alaba stopping. But after about 12 minutes, and I feel on one cassa, a better bono, no, the piano, Sanona, Alaba, Ohu, and on the Nena left, and so was a banagino. It was swinging 1-2 penalty, Unia Nana Loki.
Brenya, be honest, and right now again said 3.
There be. Never him say bet me every game, by best imagine. And that's some Kayamika said Madrid. Since some dominated Champions League, they've never dominated any team. What they've mastered
is getting
the business done. And even Endra, after the first goal, second goal, you saw Sedom increase tempo, trying to get at least a goal to push the game to the second leg.
We game na Kelly.
But the third goal, and a Bremusu Sumnase. I agree with Asempa to a large extent. Say a lot of people underestimate Arsenal team now. But this is a very, very good team. The Arsenal team are built over 3 years, kind of 5 years still, because they done a lot of changes within that 5 years. 3 years are very competitive, It's a very good team. Kele, Arsenal actually Madrid 3-0 without an Octonus number 9. I'm not for his idea, In the first 10 minutes of the game, Tamana crosses in the bar. Clearly, a centre forward was missing. Yeah. Clearly, Arsenal needed a centre forward. But the maturity of the team came to the fore. That they had to find another way of getting the goal. Even though Courtois, for me, clearly, Ochire Dientia are the best goalkeeper in the world. Without a doubt.
The best goalkeeper, and so add 3.
3. 2 of them were free kicks. Or setting the wall in the first one, I have to say a mistake. And the second one,
and the same direction.
Massa, a Jan, besides the accuracy, the firepower, because Couture rich. Serious, a very tall goalkeeper. The first one was a bend around the wall. Second one went straight to the roof.
And who say the same would do in the
punch.
In the watch the double saves no na.
Yes.
Or
any goalkeeper or be push the way push go wide in Saba go
but in some na ye kanya no. For picture to be Declan Rice, minim de ohun ye, but post match.
Omo press conference.
Yes.
Omo conference of park no so. And na Odega can say uncrossable ball no Kempo. Because Arsenal mastered the act of scoring a lot of goals like that.
It picture nini. She said your Benny ball.
And a second can say Ojidi so about Ombo.
Meanwhile, what Declan Rice, what ball official games more than 300. Unche free kick that.
Unche be that. But a very good cross of the ball. Yeah. We have free corner kicks are hippie in Arsenal this now. Clearly, you know that he can put a spin on the ball. And yeah, without a doubt. And the end of the ball on share no. Ne, because Unche be that. But watch Arsenal games are anyone because he's a very good set piece taker. Very or cross or hippie ball in. You don't even need too much work to head the ball into the net.
And we say on the corner kicks, you know. Oh, Adam complaining about your players, Ghana Premier players. Omo ball corner na. He said some be ball na pace abem no. Omo chance na ball na oho. But o share Declan Rice set pieces na. Ocha punch omti. Obi ni tikaya na atwatene but enra de
obi enkwemu ede no na obi so edi ahwe. But your boss say ase me akare.
Why?
Edu na mankwa.
Hey.
Liverpool ni. Liverpool ni.
Ya start carry.
Say, Master, why?
No, me bow.
In the after alone player.
Me bow. That's then ya start carry.
I want to see your PM.
Hey.
And then, Uko be asking my empha. Did you see? Me say Arsenal. See, and I'm saying that Arsenal, the Arsenal for you. Let's give Arsenal credit. Arsenal for my game this year big. See the Bayern and Inter game, not a small game.
Very big game. But you do think that goal, Shea, for instance, outside of the boot, even the build up to that goal,
brilliant.
And which now the combination between any two because baby I don't want to you know Turam tia ball be a extra ball two screen baby o tia ball no baby had onim say ne striking partner no ogina ne chipe and wo share baby a ball ne da no any the decision say obetwa ball na se no I think that also ne performance no he's speaking at the right time.
No, but Okoma, we share 2 games in our concomitantly, you know. Now, Shaba left and right. Okay, fine. Maminka messages we kakra. Now, me busa Brenya final question. Binafi, yan sorry so. And queen him. Messages are abano ebi enye. James Mensah. Or say, above 4 feet no, and a prometri kwaya, ye whom biem. A repo sembia and chinwe. And a Fabiano Tete Paradox. Or say Isaac Asempa is a delight to listen always. Or say Isaac Asempa Otiewa acquires a war and a Otien. A so good enum ko no bonenum to. Because is that what you are here? Na Yanko is saying swear. When so a Richard or say from the training grounds to the pitch, Real Madrid is the best. The Mube Bia and Tijai. Mudamba between. Estadio Santiago Bernabeu. Good morning, guys. Yeah, Shemo. Kofi Douglas Ababi Asempa is right. Barcelona supporters be almost as support to Barcelona Ronaldinho any Messi buy but because he said in any case Grano Obi aba support two team.
No, but if you start supporting the team there, don't think that's when football started. That is my point.
Okay.
So you want to tell us that yes, that's supporters now in the early 80s, you know. Hey, Jimmy, Sebe.
Oh, to what sina radio so now way.
Oh, Jimmy, okay. It was just a doing you.
No, so cry. Okay. And Yansan kind way. Nana answer stress kunye. Good morning, guys. In fact, Mitiema ayana bibi bofa mitrim emu de pa our Gulf City afi yemfa ase nso e Kofi Douglas asanso remo say Saka ye de ne ba say onbe bye Real Madrid echi honum sebo
ofomu mama epoto peche
baba mu
e
na asena nya kwan ewrewre mu
yes onwo tutu isi e mamu ye tutu
and you know Saka ye lubricant be. That's okro.
Yes.
You never so okro.
Don't know what him.
Can for 3.
If I 3 that.
I will like be Chaskele. Where you that? Oh, look at Brenya. So to go.
Oh, okay.
That do Mike no.
Gezi in 24 th show the guy.
Is I be say be connection.
Okay.
Why my sister have a face
Okay, fine. Samuel Bonnie, or say a downfall of a man and at the end.
This one is the end.
I want to motivate speakers.
No, obi am motivate obi ah. We will not listen to him. Me bow.
And he train on to me show 3 or what is for.
No, Wolfsburg for. They are a very, very. You are not able for me. Word me do my thing. But say Kilibeka say Redo Sukasa.
They are not a serious team.
Serious say. Omundom control say as the first match 3. Na ya show mo 3 that 2016. Na only them there second leg. That second leg there was a Ronaldo. I don't know if you remember.
Yeah.
There was a Ronaldo. Yes, and Ronaldo told them that he will qualify Real Madrid.
Mbappe can equally do same.
Right.
Okay, good. But Nana yaw ejeni mboatin o toso mi ensan fidie. O se kwesi mo check Edin Ketia so comment no under Pate no o se the general Edin Ketia no ayin. Unse Pate di buy no so abetro say Pate na the general.
Me cry it was just the first 2 that I screenshot. When me be in the first 2 na me screenshot here.
Kelson Major share and abraphobia or say still Hala Marie or the about say Marie will qualify. Mo dia mo fan same baby please catch us empa. Prince Adamin su din communi bi say Arsenal fans. Mo dia mo ya naive mo dia mo. We ni first leg into no anu no won. Mo bete pow e wo Spain. Honorable wait then honorable o dia ma kan say o say boss asempa Ubebe party ana. Okay. Sebastian Hunt, I say there was no referee to help them like they got in the penalty shootout against Atletico. Thank God, as na your chiwa referee kra ontimi mboa.
Yeah, phone about referee dey aboa.
See, yan catch man for say Atletico ball. Referee bi ambo bia.
And Barcelona ebe fala na intentem so.
Yes.
Oba my you answer ko Barcelona.
Okay, yeah.
Alaji Ali Musa Plateau. Enra no so nyi didi o send message in there and open so minimum so send also probably me ai inti midnight and I raise Raymond I say oh onu o just na nothing never starting now Edwin dey on here your boss Edwin dey no nim because all just fina Felix na here so just never start
okay inti referee Alaji ni beba first na okay Alaji retired referee Ali Musa Plateau. Or they about say, hey Kele, Akwesi Asempa can you bo? Na Alaji oka say you can you up there. That is what you say. What come on ready? There.
Na omi yaso obi in common no. Only Edwin now be in common.
Oh, say
before.
Only the boss Edwin now the same.
But your boss Edwin no on bo Isaac Asempa baso. Or the mafia tactics ni room say jaika you say otimi for otimi wa or rock our for a bit.
Jerry there no say Jerry is conflicted o. Liverpool for no pesa na be win because they want us to do that.
And so Oliver
Barca international say na dey hot side you know.
Jerry na.
Yes.
Now
those are Diabroni. So na mka say Diabroni.
On
the complete Diabroni.
Yes. We go say bo fan.
Na dey fan who do you gina. Also the paper breakfast also say apa.
Na say apa say branch assembly.
O beba. Also dey.
Good. Enti Brenya say no. Okay. Enti ye de be fia na afi efinsem no nso ekukuru aba na ekukuru bei na fontom from nana ejigumi.
Eraso ye ramu ye mamu nsama horo aya timi aboa no na ye nyina etimi ebrew sabre make say no ene unim say African games bia CHS for no ebeba so catch them young abrante baako etienya akwanya say referee obewura me din ene say de na wonsem esitie etimi eba dwumadi ni so enra ema na hobobo a wo mo ye se Nations Cup mo betia kono enra wo mo de Senegal de no eba na wie mu nkyeremu enso ahoro etimi eba na I say make a choice say na so ye ne mapa koso sesi a we ye oba bema branch opani na afen so ebia akokra na abrewa kra na we ade soro ko a omo ye say promotion a ebetumi aboa na ne nyina timi awie pe ni nyina ne say wokọ high sense for aso ya omo say mukas ne ma na say ijare ne ma nyina no omo timi atete so pa open fryers na fe kettles iron na mpacho enei rice cookers ahodo mpacho blenders microwaves ne de ka ho water heaters ahodo na mpacho enei enema yusu no mukas de mpacho ni nyina no okona so ya ne ma pa no ewo ho a high sense enam so adwene ho sisi a promotion no eguso a ekoso ese otu anamo na so okopie ma ne ma etimi ewie epeye ewo ehono ma mede ema ho ene enopai ewo ehono menti tuanamo na kom yam yawo ya mebe bo so uba enkran ha dia me pacho Islegon eho unsabiti aka omo afi Kisiman Achimota Mall North Industrial Area enam pacho Neyuko Tudo Dansoman La Paz pacho West Hills Mall Broadcasting Kaswa Bachona enafi Junction Mall Tama Committee 1 Committee 25 now sabiti aka na mahia pacho uko Kumasi Sudia Kumasi City Mall Edum Ahimbronum ewo Tafo enafi Misrawa osako piem watano so onso a onsa ebetimi aka womo enetu anamo neko Mankasim takra de takwa oboase kofori ahohoi sunya chechiman ena tamale no mutimi emo ana ne manyina wiepe ebia abefo titan so ene super highway no so pese ohwe omo ne ma bomode na eko Facebook Instagram Twitter and anase X anase ene YouTube onsa beti aka omo ne manyina ewo ho a ene ma ebeti wiepe high sense was everyday prices for everyday people for 0302450000 na fei ene penifo eni enkita hona enema etimi ewie pay me free sam na se dia me free free the Ghana Football Association ene ababa wa ba ko na Ghana for hwe eri mu se omo betimi anya na nka ono so etimi aba be piem na ababa wa no nya asabketo enra otimi ebo moden ejina mu eto atena edema the Three Lioness no Michelle Ajima ene honsam kakra etimi apie afei Black Queens no ankasa so aso ye ne mene wo kasai no omo etimi abom papra awie omo dwumadi a omo de kopie mu ewo ba bia ye frɛ Senegal na enya sabketo enra omo edi ncho ne no na omo wie no won coach e frɛ no last edin sam kakra etudwa no wo kyerɛ sɛ enei omo ye sakraye bebre ewo tim no efa etimi ekoi ewo ehonom a omo de foforo ebewura me sanse na eso omo so binom so ahoɔden ehwɛ na ɛno nso nkyerɛ sɛ omo lose no omo nyintum so omo lose wo kyerɛ sɛ ampa ncho de omo di na so no na eso omo try players bi ni ade a ɛno enetimi ewura mu ema ne ba asa nemom omo di ncho omo de credit ema Senegal.
We changed half of the team between those two games, and of course there were many players that haven't played together before. So of course when you put almost a new group together or a new starting 11, that can be a little bit difficult because football is so much about natural relations. If you start to think, then the situation is over. So sometimes you just need to let the feet play the game. And I felt we didn't. So we came into the Senegal way to play. And in the end, I think it was a close game. Not so many chances for any of the teams. Normally a 0-0 game, but they scored and there's nothing I can do about it now. So it's just congratulations to Senegal. I think we can play a better football.
We sama last game etimede tuja na owie no woto aso akere mu kire se na sa kwanya we no so no enema pi wo ho a ohun ye dedikan no defense no omo kohwe kwan a omba betra kire ombe sua na afei wahwe ekwan a ombe solve eho issues ne any problems na eho na wi a wasaya hwe central midfield no ekwan a ombe fa so connect attack ne enema nyina no together no se otimi ekire mu ti adwuma de omo obi ye ansakra na omo timi akọ back to the Nations Cup.
But we are also in a process that we have start with the defense since I came in, and now we're start to build a little bit low, how we can use the central midfielder. The final part is to connect with the attacking player, and in these two games we couldn't do that. So I think that will be my job in the next camp, to build connect all the pieces, and if we do that, we're going to be a much better team. But I still think that the performances could be better even if we won the first one.
And Samoa Otimi editor ja ewo ehwanom wabra enra Senegal etimi che Ghana for my one ball mo ekaba ko a wo mo etimi ateka nation nso se ne na wotwe anase ne nansa achi no na Ghana enso etimi ahye Senegal fo nso sa ewo ho nemu menra sakraye dodo na na etimi eko memfanti jose ukopie mo de Ghana Football Association a abrantia efro Adongo eye Lamte Akuguru ono nso etimi anase akurugu eso etinye nya akwanya asese die omo se catch the young no abrante na nya mfie dunso na ono eye caf etimi yi na ka ho se empo games a ebekọ SHS games na ebekọ kokoso na no abrante etimi nyinam na wonhwe na ono nso enema etimi enkonkan a eno eye die etimi epie ewo ho amede etudwa enso etimi ediama yamfia ni nchemu ewo akutugubo na enie ba me na kasai nansen anase be na otwemienu ntemi de abrante a otimi efri Nigeria boxa obetimi ebehwe na kwa ha no ehwo nsem no abaye bubuja de bia de foforo eba na nra ye bomode ben Mohammed Amlim Lamte ni ebisa autopsy na ekowie se na wonsem kra no etise abrante ne body no sen na omode eko sei na ochre ne nsem.
This is what I'm saying with regards to the management. The promoter, he has done a great job. Gordon, from that guy, I don't know how to describe him. So over 10,000 Ghana. The processes go to court, police station, the autopsy, do this, buy this, over 10,000 Ghana. And as I say, we plan together with him to send the body through by road. But just yesterday, he himself sat down. We'll look at the permutations and the cumbersome nature of going to our interior ministry. Maybe you go to the Togo ambassador, you move to the Benin ambassador for the processes of the body. Maybe they may have a smooth sailing. Until GBA president, why don't we plan for the boxer to be sent to Nigeria? We are almost done with the death certificate. And then we are also on our way to the Interior Ministry for them to give us the clearance and everything. So that when everything is done, the boxer will be airlifted from Accra here to Nigeria, not by road. This is done by the promoter in support coming from the GBA.
We and someone Mohammed Amin Lamte, etimi to Jana Oye no amansam na si o se we nyina omo ye no Nigeria boxing board no omo the omo sha boxing control board no the omo sha ne so benya omo compensation o se ade apa.
By the Nigeria Boxing Board of Control, you are not interested in all these processes. You are thinking about compensation. We will get to the compensation, undoubtedly. It's our tradition, and that is the point that I'm making. Are they not putting the cart before the horse?
We and someone with me SI edit to a giant floor now for young fear in Chemu, our federations are horror, and it's a eco GOC, and so a barber to a bana, about 20 mono, and a nay woman, a year of a passe, or mopesomuja, yet almost wabano. Abe mienu yirika na ya pokavi ukai se yeneno edi komo ha na ora Mark Agri former Ghana Golf Association omo president na enei oya aspirant also oba be jani ato ne soba na eno odin sem etu dwa no mo bitanse efa ora benunu mensa na nkasa no uhuni se also oye obi a na dwimu do sports ho pa na se odi bibia to nchen a oye transparent bibia oyim eti sa kwan no so de ono beti aka chen se wuntimi nyi sa nipa ne mfimti obi gina ba bi kasa ntitimu odi ntitimu eba oba a on de onene nyadwe ora I from Mark Agri ensemni.
I would describe him as a very, very knowledgeable and intelligent leader. Because for being in sports, I'll give it to Ben. And when I say transparency, it doesn't mean that there hasn't been transparency. And I think a lot of people have had a misconception about the way he conducted his leadership. He Ben very passionate about the game of sport. And sometimes, perhaps some people simply feel or say no. But that's exactly the point I make. Unification of the leadership in sport. There's no reason why I was seeing any faction within the sporting fraternity.
we nsɛm ora Mark Agri etimi de two dwa na former golf association ya osan aspirant ya your friend Mark Agri ya esa to aso say oma megina esan say obi biti apogavi nemom oba begina say okono akodi nkunim na obi ani wa okọ eko a obeka say obedi ncho say go obedi ncho dia ka hunya so oba begina.
I know Richard. I worked with him. As I said, I've been with the GOC for 8 years, so I know him. He was Secretary General at the time. And I think he did a very good job. He was a very, very astute SC. I've got nothing against him. Like I said, it's a competition of ideas, a competition of stature, and it's a competition of vision. And as for the outcome, I'm coming for. It's obvious what's going to happen.
We someone ora Mark Agri etimi to dwa fro na de one ni ejina ya omo ebeto omo so aba no matwetwe tonto omo so yi ora aye frɛ Richard Apogavi na ono so de nsam kakra timi atodwa efa sɛ de niema esi ekoso ene sɛ de niema esi ebe wo se yan kankyere obia sɛ ono no oba no o hwɛ sɛ nkabo mu be ya adwuma na wode wo magina ame akoto aba eno sa da nkyɛn a o hwɛ sɛ enei eba ne sɛ omo ebeteki decision a emrantie ne mabawa omo nso athletes no eso omunya ano ewo decision making mu omo ntwa omunya ewo ho ewo board no na afi nso no empo election mu nyina.
Get them together, get them to do an election and get representatives who represent them not only at the GOC Congress but on the board of the GOC as sculptured members, because we need to hear the voices of the athletes. They are important. I mean, we are taking decisions and then the athletes who are the focus of what we are doing don't have a voice. One of the IOC's main focuses is to get athletes' voices heard in every single decision they make. The same as we applied here in Ghana. So that's one of the things I also intend to do.
We Samoa ora Richard Apogavi etimire tuja na ni nyina achi no na wo san kyerese said the name si kone brebi abesere ko betie se obi de GOC letterhead akwaji visa or the akoye wi bi ni ade a wo se ne mra so de ekwan bia so no se wo kɔ se wo individual oni problem ya akɔ ba se wo kra wo ye adwuma wo bi a GOC oni problem ba se wo de GOC letterhead bako akwaji visa na se impo tournament a bi a won ka ho no wo de bako akɔwuram akɔpɛ tournament ni ade no wo se no de omani be wo ho pɔ mafi wo mani wo letterhead no a ye didi dwuma no ho pa
GOC office or letterhead must not be used to cover anybody. If you go to the embassy as an individual and you get their travel and tour companies that do this kind of thing, that's a different thing. But the GOC letterhead must not be used to cover people who are not athletes or directly related to the competition we are going to listen. And we will be strict about it. If we are not strict about it, other people infiltrate, and then you have a whole problem.
Ano ene nsamo a wotimi ede to dwa efa letterhead nti mu as say de so ro Apogavi nya mo a mo fa nche de letterhead ye niema no mu hwe nya de ambenya kwanya wo fa so na ye no mo chew de a ene asama to kusie nya asam ketwa na mi gira so awie no o kai se me ka se abrante ba ko na se be yanka fa ne to so abrante no wabɔ na homode pa catch them young fine boy we owo tamale na hono oye ne referee no ho adwuma 17 years pepepe e say yes CAF asport na enei CAF schools championship no oye referees ba ko a omo aselect no Ghana ha okwa akaka ho entie bia yehwe se ne mode moso ani bia no matimi de na akeke company fo hu a na omo adidwuma me de sa kwanya no ejina so na fei eye Ohene-Bampoe Brenya omre ene Tumi kakra opone ede ma me no me de asi na mo mame kai wo say how sense na so ye no mukase promotion no eguso a ekoso bomaden na ko matete ne masopa 0302550000 on showrooms na bora ho ene ma be wie peye e de ama high sense everyday prices for everyday people Alhaji Lamini the home fa no na o se oda hospital enti papa e we show speedy recovery nyam kopon enka ho no nhye din na o ma wa ho din na enkwatenten ewum se de eni kwa se priska we se opre ahoden ne nkwatenten ti nyame mfa sa de no endomo na onsa ya rententempa
special kasim ya maninka
sa
alaji na biwe aduro no on priska skandi nyame aboan obi pa
na ke
kenti onya se manin priska skandi obi pa
ompre
edi se de kwa
ni ahoden
bi a come ka wala nzi obe yare Oh, Bombay was a man in please. Scadi, oh, be bad.
It sounds more pretty. Yeah,
Bombay said, oh, you know, Bombay was here. You're right here.
Charlie, today be my lucky day. I just download the Betika app for Google Play Store. Where I do some small deposits. No, boom! Betika dash me 100% free bet. 2-day beeper. So me, I place my bet sharp. I no go door. As in, so make you no slack. Download the Betika app now and grab your free bet. Remember, terms and conditions apply.
This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet responsibly. Not for persons below age 18. Gaming can be addictive.
Darling. Yes. Ye bedidi na meche Angel Cola. Me bread do. Obi fa Angel Cola drink. Na ni yonku eyi Angel Orange. Ana Angel Mango. Ose me san pedi obi eyi. Aka me dem.
Sese obi ape Angel soft drinks ni nyina bi.
Ai daddy, me say me penny ni na bi.
Sister, wo dear mama Angel Peach, Angel Strawberry, and na Angel Cocktail. Actually, no my budget Angel Apple Light.
What ye? Esanya from dear. Me say Angel Cola, any Angel Orange, and a menya. Afrain and it's also from wifey. For us, Chester, no, Ebesi. Never Angel drinks in a room. Obianca Tan and in Winnie. There was Sabaso Mono, no anum.
Annie, that's a massa. And no ano.
There be a sunny and no. Angel Cola, the Assemble. Angel drinks here. I don't call soft drinks beverages limited. And why? Who to do after one? 0244 83 22 86 and 050 78 78 668.
Angel drinks.
Taste like our day.
FDA. Ajeje den krato yatum.
Everywhere you go, Pico. For the friends and the family, Pico. Big refreshing moment, Pico. For the kids and the adults, Pico. Boys and girls with a drink of Pico. Everywhere the party day, Pico. We go mash up the place with the Pico. Greatest in every battle, Pico. Pico. Big refreshing moments.
Big old drink. Big refreshing moment. Another quality product from Trillium Industries. This advert is FDA approved.
Onuaba onuabema. Waware mu nsem te sen. Enyoma akoyi. Ana wo hu ano. Wabrɛ. Ana wo ya paaba. Ana mpo sɛ unnim obi a onene bɛka wasɛm. Ɛne me wasɛm de bi ma wo. Every Saturday, 12 April, any Saturday bia from 6:30 p.m. Ekopim 8 p.m. Shia Pastor Solomon Afari. Ene na pamfo a mo nim die ewa aware mu nsem ewa Happy FM 98.9 a wodi dwumadi a yatu ni din Young and Married Ede Bro. Get practical advice, expert guidance and real life experiences. Ebe boawo ama waware any relationship akoye waware ebeyi. Happy marriage, happy life.
Happy Sports, le meilleur. Happy Sports, supérieur. Happy Sports, exceptionnel. Happy Sports, numéro 1.
All right, young 12 minutes here now. Still on Happy 90.9 FM. 50 minutes past 10 a.m. and 9th day in the month of April. And here that's 7 video down that. Yenti when you feel be free. Say your big interview. Karim Alasa or your interview on Kasa. Or your former captain of Accra to folk.
Yes, on granting interview.
Yeah. And any Karim Alasa.
2010 from 2010.
From 2010. Wow, that's very interesting. And any Karim Alasa ebedin komo owaha. But Suba, say a committee to investigate the passing of a Nigerian boxer. Of course, I say Jude Muda to say Nigerian boxer and immortal remains, ebe call Nigeria enche
weekend.
Normal they call weekend. But what do you make of the ministers committee awate and members of that committee? Asma the chairman of that committee Amakan Amate Fio major retired or a legal practitioner and sir. And about your take on the committee any the way forward.
You see, may follow discussions, and initially I had a view. And I felt that you see the committees said Joel Elkind, and I think Joel make very salient points about it. That in determining this case, you didn't need to put together all these eminent people to determine this case. And that you won't call for you make money that buy into a candidate.
Okay.
Say you are waiting for 1, 2, 3. Say the natural worker. Now my say you away. Am I? In fact, interestingly and happily for us today, the person in charge of the CID, the criminal investigation department,
a sports person. Yeah.
And to say or no put you up in the team. Some more best too difficult. But in ra Manchester because was not victim no. Into Manchester under because I'm a depa, so I was reveling in it. And when who said victory and a brofo no can say some victories are sweeter than orgasm. Brofo amoka. Ngadi near baku. But in thinking about I could be a flash through my thoughts, and I had some conversations also behind this. You see, some of these things, ABN can radios, but you have to say it for our listeners. Some of them are for the optics.
Okay.
Especially because of the gravity of the case.
Of the matter.
And the potential, say, able to me, add escalate a certain level, and shall not the friction between the two countries involved. So, there is something that they say in law. I must say, the law should not it shouldn't only be done, but it must be seen to be done.
As a manifestly done.
Yes,
seen manifestly
seen to be done. It is not only say justice. Yes, it is justice. Yeah. Justice should not only be done, but justice must be seen to be done. Until say, Nipane who say, it might be seen. So that's why the optics are sometimes very, very important. So in this case, the Nigerians Nangasan some averence towards the whole thing, and they feel that it can be swept under the carpet. See, Jama it can easily be swept under the carpet. So in the wisdom of the sports minister, he feels that he put this team together. And Nigeria for some confidence in it. Say, go for Amunya Dada Matthew for the new behavior. I'm going to just control reports but this will do a more thorough job. And then they will bring a report where the Nigerians will also have a copy. And then they can peruse it and see, say, indeed, are we satisfied with the report? Say, being painful with Eddie Ban. And, committee now. Committee these are most of them in their field of endeavor. They've excelled exceedingly in their fields of endeavor. For instance, Peter Zwelis. Most people know him as an accomplished boxing, a former GBA boss, right? Yeah. And people don't know him as also an accomplished lawyer.
Yes. Solid lawyer, but
Amakai Amatefio. You know, I'm a lawyer, but I know as a diplomat.
So recently we had a meeting with him, and then all kind about life history. Do you know he was a prosecutor in the army? He's a major, retired major.
Oh, sir.
Yeah. We because of boxing, we were telling his life history. He was a major in the army.
Oh, okay. Said no, Azuma, not okay. One of Azuma
seconded by the president then. Yeah.
Yes. And say Nana Fijiras back as Wilson, so now Azuma Nipapa.
Yeah. I'm even told that even now he is, I think, the patron of the Veterans Association or something like that for the army. Ambassador.
Now, Juliana Adoyobono. Onye Kiao. He's a board member of the Prudential Bank of Ghana. Yes.
Okay.
Or a big woman, papa. Inti, just say, Ushe committee na omuguso no. And was actually a legal practitioner, private legal practitioner.
Lawyers in corner.
Yes, inti. The problem it will not be.
So there are only 3 non-lawyers on the committee.
But
Dr. Martin Engman, Eko Asma, and Eddie Papo.
Eddie Papo, yes. And Eddie Papo is there based on his ring. He's a judge. He's a recognized world boxing judge. They were fair about him and the ring.
Oshe,
I want to sound. Oh my boy, guy, we can't play for. Very articulate and very fantastic boxing expert.
He's lived boxing.
Yes. Papo is recognized by the WBC. He's a top judge in boxing. Ekwasma shooting 2 books so far, right?
3 on boxing.
Oh, okay. The second one is volume 2 volume 3. And volume 3.
Yeah.
So on us about boxing now, he onim boxing him pa.
Former publicist for
Basuga Court.
Inti on us no, ne kwa so ano no. Sabi battles sports lawyer. So media I mean see I think the board with team can too strong for the West.
So do you want their scope to be expanded into more reforms in boxing?
Yes.
Go ahead the last I'm telling you the last one now. I say any matter be interest you.
Well, I'm sure that with the quality that they have, they would do more.
So point 5 to consider any other matter relevant to the terms set down in the matter of hearings and make appropriate recommendation to enhance the image of boxing, safeguarding the interest and safety of all who participate in boxing. And so when economy limited to, they can also delve deeper into other boxing matters.
Mrs. Juliana Adoyobono, she looks like the only person on that board and function there.
Yes.
And I was also the only female on it.
I like the gender balance bit.
Balance in him.
Inclusion of
gender inclusivity. Balance in
gender inclusivity.
Thank you. She has held positions at the Ghana Customs Excise and Preventive Service SEPS, now GRA. What positions were that? Ghana National Procurement Agency and the Attorney General Department. And I think so was also Juma Award Legal Aid Board in South Africa.
Wow.
Any idea?
Wow.
Currently serving on the Senate Board.
Oh, okay.
And Senate Hotels, Labadi Beach, she serves on the board and was also serving on the board of the Ghana Revenue Authority.
Okay.
On the board for
corporate person.
Yes. And she's also the vice chairperson of the Committee on Women and Minors' Rights of the Ghana Bar Association. Inti sebe ohene oyobia wa bin seja inti to be, and so for me the gravitas of the people on the committee every mom will shoddy job. Do not do a shoddy job. In fact, to be sincere, we know where this thing points to.
We all know.
Yes. Okay. But you see, it is difficult to crucify before you listen to the person.
So the issue of natural justice also manipulate hearing.
Or the Aterum pattern.
Absolutely.
Yes.
You said that in Latin beautifully. You have to give the person fair hearing.
Yes.
Because the enemy every corner is worse than that.
Yes.
And I say it's important to say man.
Because people naturally people would the matchmaker.
The promoter.
That is it is easy.
Based on the attitude. From the Nigerians and from our own people.
It is easy. But Ebiana and yes sana asemno etipa. So for me, I'm saying that initially I felt that the committee was unnecessary.
That was your initial reaction?
Yes.
Okay.
But me sharp baby I check. And now I say Abranti bra. Me pese me say mau. And papa me pay no there be take decision sir. Ko force me am say an ko that me so. But that's my didn't change. Oba na me so akoda adwene ho yi a ase na waje to ma dia tum. Me that I'm saying no. This one the decision is for the optics. And the gravitas of the people on it, you know. Say bibi ba Nigeria for me dia tum. Okay. And Nigeria for ne be on mutim say bia munya bono be di no. Once on go na tikuo. Nipa we ni o se ko no. San kofu we die. Amaka matefio. Uni right in the profile. Yeah. You be hu Madam Yoboyi, you mean so related to Joseph Yoboa. Madam Yoboyi, reading the profile. Over the gravitas if you need the substance. Board member, Senate hotels, board member, Prudential Bank, board member, we got. Now, say, oh, near Juma Trake. Reputation at stake. Mr. Kwaspa, no nonsense.
Yeah. The Emmy then say, I see a friend of manager, you know.
Yes,
at least.
Yes.
In the opening.
Yes.
At least.
Yes.
The barest minimum.
Yes.
We know his whole knowledge about the concerning the unknown perception about
my friend say because you're a big interview. My friend here.
Prince, I bet when I say GBA for because a committee or multi and economic aware. Would you be surprised?
Because there's no a rep and as somebody from the current leadership of GBA.
No, they don't have to be on the. They don't have to be on the committee.
Conflicted.
They don't have to be on the committee.
Let's sanction the fight.
Now they don't need to be aware, Crown.
No, you don't need to be aware.
You have to be aware.
No, you have to be aware.
But someone when you are
for instance, they are the governing body of professional boxers in this country. So BSC, next to committee more. I think it's only fair that you call the president that this is what we are about to do.
Intention, you make
intentions, yes.
To them, okay.
Consultation.
And commission of inquiry.
Consult.
A committee. And two friends are upon all.
Yeah, they don't have the powers of a high court.
They don't have the powers of a high court, but someone.
Yes, but you see, Ohene.
Oh, we had one consulting here, so tear.
But Ohene,
people will not be forthcoming.
But it will be disastrous. Yes.
Why?
Na se wa ko ya asem kitwa na wo ye di asem oba
I agree with that.
Ye di asem oba abeka ka say obi ewu and you me yes sanction also
no but any problem to
no me yes
no matter feel ato
no so one consult me say me GBA president na ma sanction about ama promoters na ma koye na we yaba na wo be ye committee where your ministers committee when your commission of inquiry only powers of the high court but you
under the minister
nobody will be under oath at this committee enti
any prosecutorial please let's understand
yes metna
what for Brenya
asempa metna
Brenya who can say he's not aware of meeting behind
metna ha e ma the other kenya man can enti minim ba bi adesin
free
the American say me GBA president na o minister na susu say ma sanction about enti asemaba until my committee, and with no disrespect to the committee. Oh, your committee, now one consult me. Now be frame na me see me nimra. Obey. You can go about to say some disrespect. Oh, that one is fair. Obey me akoka. But what happens to consultation?
Sir, they don't have to necessarily consult them. Who's the consultation? I would disagree with you. Ebia, we argue say courtesy may require that they are informed, not consulted. The minister does not have to consult them.
Say your consultation, so we inform you, so more proud notice. So, this is idea a person yini. Enti ye bepe mo corporation any adinina. Then yes. Now, what about in fact, because enra you need a spokesperson, Emma GBA ekasa wa hano. You sorry ha any who committee no enti no ya aware anko beka ho asem.
In fact, me boy chiri bisa no also onya
aware. And you can't
the president let me aware.
You can't gross.
It is possible.
But
it is very possible.
You can't gross over that. So you can decide to say, oh, me boom and here go so and yes, and yes, a consortium, me and I may you can't gross it.
No, but
the 2014 Commission of Inquiry. This was the Football Association.
Yes. In fact, they went on to say, for money, stand that. You know what he has against this. So even increasing crown, say
no, the word be by.
There was a word.
As in Babakai, I think target to say, I don't know, there was a particular word that they ever felt the committee was set out
to target them.
To do.
Yes.
Emma, the president then
target witness.
Target witness.
No,
target witness.
I think if I remember, I will let that.
Any pair committee ni so there. Untimi mu obi animutia. But Ohene. First time in here. Boxer everywhere ring money. Ohene.
Yes.
Now the Ghana nkwan e boxing.
And the second I say Ghana.
Me say. When nkwan e boxer, professional boxer, we ring him.
They happy.
Anti ade na ye say ade yi
baby e be sibia.
Ye de no e dey no wu ye.
Baby e be sibia. And come say
na wu ane no ano.
Na wu
abrochire baby obi wu bia.
Onipa no bout ni ehwe no. Onumpo na edi nkunim. Bout ni ehwe no. Enti say obi ball jaw, o ye professional boxer no obi ball jaw na top form. No one sorry bi mu a. Ye den. E den na esi. Enuti ni say a noble act of self defense.
Correct.
And it's a one team and defend who ye na bibi ball now top from no team and sorry. And yes, so be no
target witness.
Look,
yes.
So they ever thought they were target witnesses.
Yes.
And to raise objections.
So that was what I was sorry.
Only
Thank you.
Terms of referencing.
Yeah.
Terms of reference. Point 2. Terms of reference point 2. And point 3. A more rempa.
You kind of mean
a more rempa to determine whether the licensing authorities in Nigeria acted with due diligence and followed procedure in allowing the boxer to accept an international match in Accra according to his qualification and his experience.
Yeah.
A more rempa. In the attempt and Ohene matiti TBB.
Please I'm confused.
Oh, me can't say more why. They are in a way with this point accusing the Nigeria boxing licensing.
You tell me. For instance, in all this narration, you have to say almost as a battle for Friday.
Yes.
Different fight. And Oboko Saturday.
Yes.
Different fight.
Yes.
They want to establish that the boxer informed them. Did they give the boxer go ahead? Did they give the boxer any approval to fight the second bout?
The control board of Nigeria for statement in in a way accusing the GBA say your authorization for Friday.
So
I didn't know our boxer on Saturday.
That's a good point. The committee cannot take the award as gospel. They have to go to Nigeria and interview Remy and say boxer between Friday and Saturday. That's what can we collaborate that for us. Let's say we issue for which category of fight.
You see, Ohene. That one sincerely, for me, I feel that 1 day difference, it's not even an issue. Because Ghana
it is an issue. It is an issue.
I by saying that
issue license amount. Say not for some
you don't need a new license. You don't need a new license. You don't need a new license.
The promoters. According to Nigeria for letter no de buy no. When they decided say bout name Maso Sunday, inform me Friday no. Saturday inform me is that's the bone of their contention in that letter no de buy.
The
promoters no.
They all know to inform them. The real issue there is not the change in date. The real issue there is fighting a different opponent
and the weight.
And the weight. That is the issue.
That's the matter. Date one day
difference anyway.
So the one day they have to go back to Nigeria and go and take a new license and come back and go and fight.
No, you need not go to Nigeria. They could have just informed them that when Enaba. So this is what we have decided, and we have engaged boxer no and say and also agree, because in a way, even the transcript of the Remis interview, it was the boxer's decision to have fought on Saturday instead of Friday. So omono assembly ombetimi akase omokrano omo de akase ko Friday one I could take you decision and I could be before for we have nothing to do with it, but because oye omokro muni panty they have a duty of care so omobedi assembly. So to want to suggest wrongdoing on the part of the Nigerians, you know, and nothing I say third point in terms of reference.
10 seconds. Yeah. Prince is being but on this case it's being prejudicial. And you see, if you're not careful in matters of this nature, no, we're prejudicial, and I mean that by saying say to determine when in say we say we are wrong. They must set BB. They must
guiding principle.
A guiding principle.
So that they won't go overboard
to determine with the area. Problem BC, it was sports department. Team make us the more active committee to determine whether yesterday Kelly had a booking hat or not. And no, and just say, Maybe based on the Okan here and Ranamation in Ukraine, until they have the impression it may be, it could be, but not just say, Mama, you say,
okay. Finally, you see, initially, me who this committee, no, now me feel say a waste of time and resources.
But it is. It is.
The personalities involved in the committee, no, I'm saying no. I should take my time and I mean show me.
It is.
Brenya,
even with the personality, it is waste of time.
I'm not sure say if you're from someone brand yenye we ya 7 previous omobedi sikechi keke without asking questions. Master can line up no.
Na see enkan.
Oh na no gaza.
Na see enkan sikasem. Enti wo ka sikasem. Yi sikasem ni film yenkan sikasem. Ye ka say waste of time and not say
yes. People believe that committee net, you know, is kind of
that's what they
say. We Jumbo not a tall board, so committee I'm talking to and the Ghana cities. Now, if you say that Jumbo or the tall board, so and now time to I say that 1,200 and
money from the issue. My say sabin penifoni nim nyansa. Again, when I ekoso me who say dodo na adwen say dia we chanting bi ya beti kuo ni say yembebo ebimo asendua
chief said the mood we aba from the United States of America. Or say to unravel all these rots at the GBA and other boxing related rots, the Ministerial Investigative Committee must interview every individual boxer who's fought in Ghana in the last 5 years. The scope must include both local and foreign boxers and their managers.
Sure.
That's fine. But
last point, you know,
committee,
the last
fit in.
Yes. Committee will any mandate to do Sanya.
In the last mandate,
Can frame na me ma obe osi international boxer it is na me say ma ko wie me ko o frame na me say ma
it is in the GBA's interest.
It's not.
Why is it not?
It's not in their interest.
Why is it not?
It's not in their interest. So if so why bibi bonia de why no confront him with the why no. Don't go behind the committee to come and say it's in their interest. It's in their interest to do what?
First of all, the committee ain't prosecute Obia. In fact, the ministry cannot prosecute anybody.
Yes.
As Samaba, as responsible leaders, they cannot fold their arms and say obia babe foreigner ababe krum ofan tra enye tra. We may have disagreement in the approach, but the issues are bigger than what we seem to see it. If the Nigerians decide to retaliate, we may not
retaliate how say boxer enye say obi onam street so so ba boxer ne ba no nam bukom street so and obi di ade ekọ no and no to form no answer biem dia you can retaliate waba be ko entokwa e wo ring him. Everybody saw the fight and no the to form and no di ne kopie mu ayar sabia and na one sorry biem. How do you retaliate?
Based on the Omangasoma, how do you convince a boxer to fight in a weight? First of all, why overweight? In sanctioned bout, why you overweight?
But
how do you convince him to go and fight in another category? Any sanction?
But respectfully, dear Waka and Nigeria for no retaliate. Respectfully,
no. International relations, the Nigerians can have a case against us.
Of course,
because Nippon Bahan or Bayern.
Of course, that's boardroom matters. No, the boardroom matters. The ambassador here can obey me a community and raise some of these issues. So, but to say retaliate how?
You see, some of the things that trigger conflict between two countries, you may say it doesn't make sense sometimes, but there may be underlying issues. What I'm saying to you is that no responsible minister will sit down, especially if the GBA decides not to go. Where would they get players to fight? They can't even say that in the first place. They may even go there and establish their agreements. Oh, maybe I come freya and boyamani and but they can't sit anywhere and say, yeah, now I'm office no cry, never no office no. Kele to us, mommy. Yeah. Carry my last house. They be all right. Now something the body about it. Please, the first time we've had such a powerful committee. Is this the first time we have such a powerful committee? No. It is not about the members, but what we do with the end product. The Supreme Court could not even define what overvoting is. We a young say offer. Nana was santi a boy. Somebody obe throw back. Okay. We should will one. Anyway, about no. I recently heard the GBA PRO on another sister station, and he highlighted about the minister's intention of this committee. So you should double check. We so about. All right, Yanko. Now, Karim Alasan, former captain of Accra Zufuk, ending Komo or where they so.
Karim, gentle guy,
gentle guy,
nice guy,
yeah. The Trimo Dukakra.
The
Trimo Dukakra.
I'm but Papa, but not a gentle guy. On Pekasa nice guy. No way in Canada now.
Yeah, Oba, maybe son. Who say a question me tebisa pass eh ena o. Into about maybe son.
Oh, yeah, gentle guy, and Obobo on tying your cards.
There be
unte who's a cars be bria, corner so on committee foul, Nioma, and I mean, solid guy. Obubain, what you say?
Oh, yes, and the
Obumbia, and yeah, one center back, or she goes in so.
Yeah.
Set pieces, but Obesho's here, solid. No, one crown above 4 and 5. No, carry my last time. No, on it, Philip Bampoe.
I think Philip Bampoe.
Bampoe and then the book.
If I am not wrong, I think Rubinyan should be Mukaka.
Yes, Nyan should be
Bemkakran, son. On a free.
The Bampoe, no Nyan, no time.
Na ade oye has ni because when you has players in
the yes that time they say over across supposed to be near ti ho and then yamre covering of the Premier League no aye dey ho Kasempa ne media and Kadibia stadium sa anyways yan come say ni Karimala sa any come Karim, good morning ana pe bia bako dey oh nyame adom yetiase pa na enfa na ko sha Ghana fo bi se wase sa de bia be wa de bia Karimala sa show enfa na o she
Maybe you are Ghana.
Oh, sir.
No Ghana.
Wow. Uba Ghana Tambe, year been about back to Ghana.
Oh, I think almost 7 years here.
Wow, and Ghana has 7 years near Entunga.
Yeah. Okay, Obiani lifestyle and increase. Yeah.
Wow.
Anything.
And it is a events be able to Facebook events be able to you. And for now, say.
Oh, for now, I'm side.
Oh, okay. Say born which I book crown.
Oh, my jaibo.
Wow. And the mature already say they now, eh?
Oh, no, yeah, me,
Yeah, 1 to 1 to be. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Nice. Now, Ghana football.
Oh, I am me Ghana football. But I am in town matches.
On town, she.
Follow league.
Are they?
Oh, I don't know, but me town.
The Unam Kroma, man for a Kaiser, or former house captain.
Oh, most me, I'm from Jama for me, yeah.
Wow. Well, boy, you quit Chinian share, baby, I war, and maybe I'll show Bob, say, Eddie free, and Sana, in a baby who say, oh, Bomber has a folk. I find a war.
Oh, Zongolin.
Zongolin.
Zongolin. Yeah.
Is that a crappy, Ankasa?
Yeah,
wow. Oh, to one of the banana in. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
oh, okay. Now, born Ankasa shall say, oh, hey.
Oh, and the born there, Miss Chaskele was Zamala on my your man be or me a team Katredi. The first thing we get to the only start here. Many people want more. One man is start here. Any one is more. The only start here.
Captain Bacho, over to me, engineer, and I said, my position for the ya ton cabe, and when you claim my in 2 words.
Okay.
I said, yeah, pa.
Born here, we started was Zamalai.
Okay.
Yeah, Zamalai. One minute start here. Mini Kisibuatin.
Oh.
Mini Kisu. Yeah.
Kisibuatin, Liberty, called Chelsea, called Tibi Mazembe.
Yeah, any Francis Martin.
Wow. Francis Martin Olympics.
No, about what?
Lefty Dwarfs, Francis Martin, yeah, me kind of.
Yeah.
And how did they watch India and Arsenal Coast Club?
Yeah, I had Muchindi, for Monumna, Yena Coast Club, Yakoboy.
Club, eh?
Anything, yeah, Miniki Tibo, Insta. Yeah.
Oh, what did it? Because they will playmate Ankasa, or teammate Ankasa.
Oh, Madame Fufan, we put down if you want to get down
up to a name, no, relationship in a tight, sir.
Immediately see Francis Martin still the way I teach it first.
Oh, okay. Nice. And the course, no. After our boss, our course, no, would draw one. I say, we be talk club, be street, equa.
Oh, course, you from one club, be told. I think my head and 17, under 17.
Okay, into when you
are. Yeah, course, Nankata, my head and Papa, yeah, Buana, your first school. And from school, and I am second division. Oh, a crowd logo.
From
one sooner, we see on for Division 1 view Zamala on
Banana in.
Totalene.
Okay.
Nikobo on the treatment. And people want to go out.
And the Usha was as a defender.
Yes, as a defender.
And throughout to carry the defense and our boy, center back and our boy.
Yeah, on my.
Now, club now. Pebble. No be about professional football, so pebble.
Well, I said, Kisimuna, because I don't know 14 because in the second level, Omukobo might be your Bichima for sure, your Pone Abafi, and to give enough Omukachem, so make me abo, because they are both here. We are the make me abo.
And today, enough for some and amount the Berabo, when you say one now pen, I would ditch in our boy.
Exactly.
And the sports banner when it's Jumpa.
Oh, meaning best sports cry. Best
sports cry. Wow.
Down there, I say, it's a studio, sorry, and say, at first, you so overboard and show your cover.
Yeah.
In now, count. And to my Cheranga start chance to say, for Bobo. And through my double form, Kisumuna, Nina chance.
And to pay a man for Casa Unim born and a show crying, I say, didn't it motivate you? Am I done then you know, go to now matches?
Yeah, it's me, I'm out for the kind because if you can't, I'm call post. Unfortunately, post him, I'm calling. Now, you're born now, your man is so. Then not tell manager, the same Musa. Yeah, and I'm catching you, now. Cosmo, Nimbo, the other summer, and through on and you want to push me. On also in Kata, put any bar, on any Kata, making up, you don't to guide me. We get in now, and because you are.
Oh, okay. And Division 1 was Division 1 club now, banana in now, Bono, Oboche.
Oh, they Nankasa Machad and working until more than 7 months and 8 months.
Wow, 6 months.
6 months. You both first round in Shadam Yuana. I don't see Nimbra. Because not any message. No, you're Midland. I think Midland, you both Kaukudi. Now, by then, ask what you will for Tapati Jaba.
Yeah.
The Obato of the Scouting Midland captain. Only to bomb it straight. Midland captain of bomb it straight. But I started born within 10 minutes and Musha one. And so Musha one, I say, you both fight back. You ball and me by me. And you both first up and over and say, oh, okay, you're going for almost coming back. That I'm going now coming back. Now by then, the man who can team officials home.
And the Enya will cry now Obes Kato, player for from.
David, people mean. And after Martin now, the man could be Kata. Let's never go outside. And so on, Mukajan said, you need to move ball.
Who do you most slow?
Yes, exactly. Hey, what was doing so after Obo?
I'm from my Facebook, calling for videos into Facebook. One, maybe I want to pan who I'm on kind or more fin. When you bought Branton videos, so I won't say, hey, on one. None who for say, born there, Ujino, Bonnet. And to be a Usron, a dinner, find a legitimate about house of
Actually, the year is over 9. Nico, training grounds na Wednesday, and you for the phone, Puma, Chaskele, of Nabua, Michael Donko. I think those guys.
Yeah.
After training back to a 7 couple of weeks, Mancobio, 1 week was late.
Who plays no honor? One go on see training grounds will be
because we would be sure more to be when the come for now. They are doing that. And now I've got there 1 week. And if you are probably was in a exhibition, you are something former Black Star player.
Yeah. For you?
Yes, for you. Honestly, I want me and for you, but when I can say, my dad training. And say, oh, you show me players in the meeting. I don't say no, opportunity in brush. And in the following week, I'm down for it. And from one, yeah, okay, man.
Oh, okay. And for you, I'm convinced you about no me a ball. And bra, puppet, apple, bra.
Oba ya somo kache mi kan tem no ti so de ni place o wa ku mi place ni nkoma no ti mi be train one day ni to onu ba o you na agin to onu na be ni people onu ba na o go ti one who depend on number of years ni ti yon ko training no bet na bo.
Wow. And apa okoye so no mo na wo so.
Oh yeah, because following week because unfortunately don't ask for much. As me, I think selected side was voter.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And it I'm going to make my 19 players. And to me, they said because I be member. And if you do all so, and no other man at my buy say, "I'll match you with member." And I said, "Hey, yeah, okay, make me member." And so people, you know, as one the former captain.
Yeah.
No, I can say, oh, make me a boy, make me a boy. And if I say, I see a boy, normal people, make me a boy. And I ask you, and now crowd, young me. And to me, born now, where you cry, for young me, and you don't share my dream. And you ask to work. The mom gave me great year, but I see them so. Because the first time I'm a share big guy, no share person over here. And it is how much in year 4, you know. First 7 minutes in a year 1, and I'm going to speaker. And it's a share, and I'm speaker, and I'm share 3-2. I'm share 3-2, and I'm half time. And if you are just going by share, so it's the but the traditional team there, the bonus to me involving the match and the phone by the room say, boy, we also know a woman go for. And I put and say, Papi, CEO, we are new guy, and you were sure number 2 or 3. And your call saying out, the Koreana, yes, he can read 3, and your border is the most summer to cry in Africa towards the center line. You might say, oh, Bobo, now, Chaskele, Umu, Pechumensa, Umu, big guys, Mugamu, which is about ISU, Okobo. Surely we will so.
Yeah.
And I quite remember Taylor in a ball, only Pechumensa. And put his friend there, Minko, Naminkobo, and not at him to Munko, or Mumamimbo. And if you do on I say, only the meaning of my can say, we show. Met me about the young met now, and so settled to me book. And the boy as well, and a good. And Michelle go, and I could be jubilated by partnership. And so by your team, and I can say, or the money contract, and mommy so. And from there, now, we are the life.
Intimate me say go no, in a year who and a woman free war, and you didn't look back again.
Yeah, me too can because now you can come back dressing. I'm say, yes, you go for beer, man, the boy in the on saying
yeah,
that pressure. And Michelle go, and now Michelle go now the point, and see man, people not here, and so I don't say, we think for the same thing, much wow, those kind of stuff. And the only one, I think we just start here. The boy match in this Sunday. And by Monday, I know pass. Now we will prepare small. And then our family was trainer. The day I'm in banana. Doctor that me bad see any graphic say mom will tell me me
Taxi drivers a banana in the graphic about fear say uwomu na one.
Yes, for sure. I'm sure. Say me ana.
Akomko.
Oh, and then from there now, the dia start anything. Menya last week I say obia put me.
Yeah.
Yeah, community yes. So drive the obia I think I say obia anything almost involved the one with the make na yes. We got to improve it with family. The book of anything from one now. Obia start here. My name is
Who imagine time Oberjourney has said one day you be captain side no?
They demand this and captain. Man, the end of the year soon can't change there. Let me captain. And imagine because I quite remember we go first season and I'm a friend local blaster.
Yeah.
And if you go match with Argentina, Ghana and Argentina.
Mekai.
Yes. And it's after match, you know, now you are carrying places in the ask your from. And the friend mini film on the course that match, last match.
Okay. Philemon McCarthy, goalkeeper.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, honestly, wabua me fan of life. Yeah, honestly, watch our cinema.
Yeah.
Yeah, and after match, you have to do it. If you allow the na policeman doing say, hey, congrats, we are now captain was. Captain was. They didn't give me a possible because nobody on Chaskele or Lord Coty. There is a senior place now or anything. Any possible. And the all my friend was. And was say, oh, I'm probably see a more captain. And he I started. They meeting. And in the do see now following the year awards night. Yes. Following the year awards night. And in the do see me food and following the awards program nothing. The media on now. Mr. Francis. And I catch him so you can phone us nothing. Come on, say let me ask people into come on the and after program Minko back to camp or from camp. Wow. In a best friend. And it's me back in a me call my the boss or Musano. Okay. No, I say, Ramza, you see, I want to moment captain, but it's slow. Young from Young Canton, the young thing. What you know, Mammy is slow. Or Mammy is slow, me captain, and some advantage, Mammy, me captain, Mammy is slow. And you also know, Mammy, that I repeated, me captain, Mammy is slow. But I need a name is true. Yeah, and in your car, the back comes now. Of Nabuak is friend, Mammy is true, me captain. Or Bebuam, so far as our team in Bebuam. And in all this year, Mina lad, this let's award no, be after myself.
Yeah.
So be after myself. I want in champion bar. Almost a myself, Casa, Muti, and never because I would make them say, I don't see, anything, you, which will be Tiomo. And the end of
Obeka first game or besides the friendly match, no official competitive game of Boma House folk.
Oh, that much in the kind of could dunk at the Diaco Academy.
Let's say
first match, any sporting rain.
Sporting rain.
Yes, you're going under floor like your stadium. Yes, you're Mutu. Now, towards that match, in Ukraine, to be honest with you, because your camp, and you're going to start it, guide, you're going to get it.
Okay.
And yes, it's been a ready bunsu, or say bunsu. Yeah, and if your camp, and you know, even if you see or you're on member, and you know now, I'm dancing for you by say, much make me touch you, and me fancy my demand, Mada, and so automatic. And see, Anopa, for breakfast. You breakfast, you breakfast, you package friend, you cook package. Okay, so my ready to make a bone, and so my ready. See what is in the math manner. Now, before much must we am down. Oh, yet not able to about no what different teams. Wow. And it's the kind of in the math man. You see, come over division 1 in math man, finish a goodie. And it's your better, and then I mean, improve supporters no fans no wrong. That's automatic. That man in the type man, they show me too.
Wow. In fact, for the conversation, Kakra, how is it playing against Kotoko? The same man was a player. Maybe our first season, but what ya the day argument and they should just see our against Kotoko.
Anything here is the man. First match in here for sure, we did 2-1. First number show me 2-1. Towards that match in Inter, we had the flight in the corner. If you understand it. People more when we need the for baby. And you were them now. Happy friend, any bonzo, any film. Young guys happy na yaba. And the match will be our first match against Kotoko. Mayam paniki, months we take out there or can't. I mean, we say no, you'll be or more can be guy against the Benjamin.
Yeah,
but personally, Yankata is true. To be honest, there is true. And to me call back, and I go for friend, send me brandy them. They call for them, and catch them thing. So when they first, my mom is to the call back with mommy supporters. On one advice of the man, because mommy supporters, mommy show mukra, mama didn't pop bonus. And so much because on the senior man on no casa. And see, from there, conversation, the very first selection now, Kuma was bench. And to me, also they started. And the started game, Kuma don't cast out, started game of them there. Man is so, but Nyambo. Only Chaskele. I'm going to man is so much Nyambo because a more mobile, here and we started. And Mimbo, yourself. The first thing I make up, magic board, me just what, me force na me ma pasta e go Africa, and one make me abo. Asama ko makache na niti, e no one me pa. Just started for myself almost 10 minutes nine can abo. That crowd me be not but na me no pa but na me so. But me nine can abo. And the end it is me and I am friend be
menu.
By then also from and the bobina or domu behind the coming 101 or 18 boss now. And so Tumi pay on what you film and the team and sliding the ball. And the sliding the ball. And the enemy yes I say Obianya come enemy ma pass.
Na born the one still. Born the one now so be anya calm.
Yeah, la me must ask go come, be anya come. And to be out here say, I saw be out now only said some 2 seconds me. Me hear me say come and I be my pass. And to me my pass one I'm so but we making abo. Or making. And the old man look at the film. But yeah, easy.
Wow. Yeah, office Slima. Because you say, two hasn't got to Konano, Slima back pass beer, born fun and I say.
Oh no, Sulema they want to me.
Slima number 2. Oh, okay. Oh, by now, call.
No, Namiko.
And the match in Germany says on my personal.
Okay.
Match in Germany says on my personal. Oh, Rubinyan, True. But throughout your stay in Has no defender striker by Namu Shana. Now say whom as a Usro.
Oh, say a time we boost yet our local blaster and see a local blaster. Now we a bet ado. Now put on fun in French. Former Ediana coach, you know. Yeah, no good dear. Anything you call, not all on to him to Kotoko. Anything of Freluka Blasta, Sine Trainer.
Yeah, and no credit. Tamana Papich, Ewo Hasna, a year, but I also Kotoko.
Yes. Not on Kotoko, like a CAB, see, Echo at my boy. The nice
Kobnayaru.
And here you train ya or look up Blasta. Only say almost for some change, and it was in the champion. And see me kaya no more. You look at the match. It was ya briefly will look up that company. They buy a book face up. Go on back. And the second your code dress room when I put a better friend there. Me do not find the benefit. I will have to and the I say on see on one bubble more. On share and yet on means that technique in the break. But in ready.
Uchana onko. Uchana tray or battery. Is it
Uchana Muko aircraft, Upimwa, New Dinjan, Ubeto form, and the most about mammy to stand. Only that is Bob Matna. Bono di Omilani di Olumbobo. Oh,
Usha Bequenda.
David, Bequenda for shower Egypt.
Ugo shower Egypt, Petrojet. Okay.
Yeah,
okay. Wow. More time or not? Okay, more time in our Premier League more depa. And then what's missing in our Premier League? Emma as any pension in Jehusi.
Oh, the time with the all the time can't share that name, but Eska. Wow, the way of money, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Say, but now for Nabi Biaka or Biatem Kra because it's meets now almost 5 months. Yeah, players, entire salary on them because they are costing my and it's outside. Wow. And now, your time this time be a different room.
Okay. Obiaba Simi Misa say as captain of House of Folk, Emrebi Duya na untimin telebi one na say Yedemawa na utimeji.
Mitimi
Utimeji Yedemawa. Say what to be ana.
Tell me, I don't understand.
The question will be say, say has captain there also to me be baby. And now yeah, the mawa especially against Kotoko match no. What's the means in the bar? OJ.
Oh, wow! This with the meat, no. Most of the time, me, I don't know. So me, but me say me believe this argument.
Okay.
I quite remember any protocol. Last match I asked me protocol. Match in Kamambo, on the share 2 stadium. After some match, I call after me black campaign. After some match, I call black campaign. Some match Mambo. Match I already asked black Qatar. Which is 2. Your dress room now. You can see. When we your mom is almost through, which is got about team. And the old man, just my guy, with your uncle
handkerchief white.
Yeah, handkerchief white, any quality powder beat. And see the powder is handkerchief, no my, and yes, not meaning me a Jenny Jonah. No, I'm to survive.
Uncle Day,
and you almost survive with TBC, almost less in that survival. And it's you push one on the energy of such on the massa. We are young because we didn't mounted the jashing. Wow, your place with the maybe blind idea or a trip. This idea, but with media, your mommy, she said, no, me face it out with it.
And to unjin new crowd, the unjin new crowd.
A draw bomb.
Okay.
A draw bomb, but in that training. A drilling down training. You bet me for you with me, but without we get that with me 1 year trainer. I want to meet the form.
Yeah.
And they are saying.
Young has a place on what has to say, I'll move to you and pay. Can we reach them to for my.
Oh, let me say, be sure money nations match, Yeah, and you meet it by again we will going to be kasa because I didn't mean you and say I was saying and come to my me dream omuma old guys this amount of mu one ebi mu omi 20 mu kakra because I try to remember a time you say or come see na something kasa on what because yeah time you see one anything on one time I can I say was take it I say it's 20 years I dey almost year you know what you say
yeah
na time am to tell musu kuma musu ye go camp kra na omo bodu kana omo bon komo yes champions league no yes ma ye ko see ye see anything yesu ye pese nya bibi na ba who share this time senior player behind asking and I'm not sure say Obia Asles Obia Bogana League more than 6 years.
Okay. Experience in the
exactly because next year match will be some minimum players or minimum players minimum.
Wow.
Obia minimum plan on right back, minimum of fee.
Yeah, born no
minimum of fee our liberty. But
I'm Peduana.
I'm Pedu. Yeah, but who can say as there's no mission. I'm sure I'm classing in the moment. I'm claiming because me back that day, Michelle Amza, Namini Amza, ni coach, Watara, a bon comment. But I'm going to Amza net you.
Wow.
Exactly. Me, Koyana, because I'm still Amza net you. And I say, Omian in the Jabel. And I'm going.
Interesting. Final question, me jaw ho. Obi see himself say, Papich, ye pamon a how more as players, especially who or no do bad team no how.
Oh, Papi, the family there a higher because the way our Papi seniors, you know, ya dream Africa players and America Ghana players, ya dream the who media is different. Yes, and I look at coaches is different. That mentality, you know, you must have a habit, you know, that you need to toy some. This enemy, you say, come here from nearly almost 14 points. By your family, your draws, my little of head to head. I think the league minimum 1 point another this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but that has in peripheral so otna mobile because na mo lose games until omo yin but otna han can bet me win the league no.
Oh, they don't say by then you winning still too much na ya league no.
Yeah.
And I catch it almost I think this game and I surely we will win because King Pesa you need King Pesa no more
yeah.
I first remember we share one. Yeah, red card in the room. Into the 9 against 11.
Oh, Kumasi.
Yeah, Kumasi game. And I only my dear is Papi, the way I'm the Papi. Yeah, look at the call. Yeah, Kosher Kotoko. 2-1. Dressing room, no one, I'm to calling now man is so there. As I hear your man, your coach, then. That was not the dressing room. The same dressing room, so I call a share 2-1. If you one day, I don't buy it to my family.
Interesting. Interesting. Kamalasa, and I'll be happy to for that. Sepa say your friend Waji so now only din komo. It has seen I mean insure be.
Mishimina masipa matina interview. But I'm better me chat with Profobia one like.
But kind of.
First of all, me better me chat me family, me brothers. Yeah, me brothers. Jabi family, me pa because and like and second is me boss, the friend Musa. Yes, yeah, on the piano, any Madame Fufua. You know, sorry, was like any Shukura, any Zungu, Chobia, and Michian wife because one.
But your friend is saying.
Adira.
Okay.
Wabua mi pa because the two time be Rani Yama buy one give you and so one and without biasi any fancy thing na.
Now what my say?
Hey, in bandi obudo so.
Oh yes say.
O me
7.
Yes.
Wow. Now you me say bakuna na 7 na.
Bakunte. Enta mi si bidara si pa no.
Oh, afi Matias ye. Oya de nyame nhyano pa, nyame nhyano. Why, nyame nhyano. All right, can we dey your number dey bibia ni e ba ho. Why, ni abedi nkomo.
Mate.
Bi be do abedi nkomo pa. Fantastic. Karim Alasa, former captain of Glorious Accra folk.
Me person me hu say enkwala ni age intervals ni yes.
Okay.
Ne ho unse ne ho dunti em say opo bia o dad obekwa aba na what was that so akwa aba na say dey bia 1 year. Oh, kabanti ya wonsu kama pa. But we can so on wie we so young still. And on bebre yenya ne type okay na football no mo so mbebo bi.
Wow, fantastic. We dey ko fa call be 2-3
bi na type papa
obi yan type e fa call be 2-3 bi na yen so but from 0551563916 0555657278 me so din bi afresh.
Ohene Brenya.
Simon Yengo.
All right
ha.
Me tiano kate.
Lower radio no me.
Mo ye program na on frame.
Okay.
Anu awo ho. Anu na ma ho se oni wata ohu watanfo na oni watanfo e ya ade a. Ya na ehu papa so bitumi wo ya na ehu papa. Real Madrid over 90 minutes na short of goal about 2. Like I say wa sha ni tanfo papa. Ana asempaso aka SB. Me nim say odi get we di better. So the adi better so how my hu.
Na sibo ye di dia ohun na ono gudi bi dia ye ma ohun yes a. So di bi afrefri.
And that program ne dey be na Arsenal ko.
Arsenal ko.
Ai. Ya fami Maxwell agege profile. Mami chance na ko ti di hodina. Brenya mini Isaac Sempa can see the Emmy de Panama. I can't say Sansem no Eddie Chairman now for food including me and the ball that Kokuya boy. Who's a Kokuya boy about Safalo to me who Asna can't say go Asna one so and not because of your name because of what was Menwa. Now the media agent when easy. Okay? And Kofobu Asna will fear see say Asna achieve she will ball.
Oh boom.
Anna will power. But in this league Asna did 13 times. FA Cup, a whole event, Arsenal top 14 times to give more to Arsenal. I thought that club banners are already FA Cup. But in Kofor, Assassin say Arsenal as a club, a TATC club on the Arsenal, and she that Arsenal will be a shadow. Arsenal ko bola, you to go Arsenal crowd the team base, Arsenal crowd the team, Arsenal crowd the benefit, Arsenal crowd the benefit. And B, it's Arsenal in that club now. Something to be great. Their football, the beer to see our volume. But they catch a Madrid fans, come back, and they say, homework about the Shibu, and we defend it way. Wait. Now, me and me, who you listen, your team Memphis, I'm in football here. Who with a good Memphis, one week game, because I did about calling me strong set, and I'm the PK, look at the PK. I did me strong set. Let me finish. Attackers in the movie. They could attack us and Real Madrid because Real Madrid defenders yet. You bet me wrong with it. But I never question you can say you bet me 6 pieces now. Real Madrid coach in Akasa can't say this is the Arsenal you 6 pieces that is shable. No one working and say it 2 goals to show me.
But I say sorry I'm final call didn't be afraid. Yes sir.
Obisi mi bi sa Ghana ha no Udom team dey.
Ghana ha. Oh, but so who's Sana Eden?
Oh, a person yes. So, after the panel to send me this actually, yes, Kata was me about them after the whom was sorry. I did to me a banita and to me panel mean this.
You. That's it. Onti Happy Sports. The money more. Yeah. I mean, as I can say, my betika. I'm saying you download them app and our Play Store. wobɛnya 100% free bet nti mesrɛ wo akɔ na nyɛ smartphone nkɔ no bɛtumi de abɛte o young phone nkɔ bɛtumi de abɛte dial star 263 hash na fetwa bet NG Cola yɛdam ase the varieties be about orange, mango, peach, and apple lime. In Colanum, in Pennyfor, so and num. And a soccer bet on the soccer chance about the master. So 10 plus games, now also 1.3 or higher. Scout try and 1 match cross anima. Yabomi and Sa near the Amawo. Kaios and Sugar Crabby, Eka Humbia, and the Jumadi is Yakupo boss, not a Senkai, who so talk, and see if you ye. Echna, Ibesensia, Macram.